particularly newsworthy here locally. And I don't want to underplay this, but at the same time, I don't want to overstate it. As we get into the starting blocks for the 2026 NFL season, and by the way, the starting blocks are going to move some. We've got free agency, we've got a draft. Both the Jags and the other teams in the NFL will reconfigure to a degree to get ready for the start of next season. Many teams, shoot, a third of them, will have a new head coach. Continuity in staff is not talked about a ton. I don't know from a player's perspective just how important it is, but I tell you, as more than a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars here in a 4-day daily discourse, I find it comforting that you have two emerging young coordinators that were sought after by multiple NFL teams this offseason that will stay in the fold to continue the process, to take the next step with this football team. And I think in a way, it there are we always talk about a window being open. ET, good morning. Appreciate the sandwich, by the way. Thank you.
Sup, so you know how we get down.
Yeah, we do. But you hear about the window, right? Teams have a window. Within the window, there are windows. You have better shots within your window. Window opens up a little bit more. And I wonder if it's not too much of an overstatement to think that next year is a big window year for the Jags. Because you're coming off a 13-win season. You kept both your coordinators. And I'll also say this from a staff perspective. I'm going to tell you what they would tell you. With no disrespect to coaches gone and no knowledge of coaches coming in, they'll tell you not only did they retain those two coordinators, who, by the way, it was official yesterday and it's announced by the team, new contracts, the whole deal, okay? But they upgraded the staff in the process. Remember the secondary coach replacement they're bringing in from Miami is so well thought of that there was talk that he perhaps could be the candidate for the defensive coordinator if Campanile didn't go. He has a working relationship. He's worked with Campanile in the past, right? So there's that. And then, look, Tampa Bay has this run game coordinator that Liam Cohen wanted to get last year and couldn't because of when the move was made and the team that he was leaving. And they added him this offseason as well. So I know that they think that not only was the staff kept intact at the very top, but they've upgraded. They've upgraded down through the levels. Mix that with a young emerging quarterback, a good nucleus of young players, a complete culture sweep in not just in the locker room, but throughout the organization. Let's factor in that at least as we sit here again in starting blocks that'll move, a schedule that's easier next year. This is all relative until it's not. Ask the Patriots. I'm not suggesting the Patriots aren't a Super Bowl worthy team. I am suggesting with a little tougher regular season, maybe they're 5-loss team. They don't have home field and their whole postseason story looks different. So, yeah, it's not the kind of thing you get excited about happening, but, low key, this layer of stability of keeping those coordinators, I don't think should be undervalued. And, again, the stage is set. I don't think that they're downtown, and I love this mentality. I don't think they're sitting down there talking about a 3-year plan. We won 13 games. We won the division. What do we got to do to win the Super Bowl next year? And I think that will be the mentality every offseason. I love it. Now, we'll see. But we mentioned yesterday, you forget how active James Gladstone has been. Most of the moves minor, but 7 trades he's made since he took the job barely a year ago. 7. Tells me a lot more is coming when it comes to maneuvering. I saw a free agent list, a list of the top 50 free agents and where they might land. We're going to look at that this hour. And we'll look at it from this perspective. What a change. We usually look at the free agent list trying to find that high price, often overpaid guy that can make a difference on our under-talented team. And no, this time I looked with a different eye. Which of our good players are unfortunately going to be snatched up by other people? How high are they projected? We don't know the value that franchises have on certain players. We just don't know. Here in town, we understand the value of Travis Etienne, and we suggest this team or the other may sign him. I saw a suggestion that the Chiefs will pounce with a $13 million a year deal. Really? If they can get Kenneth Walker for the same price, will they? We sure? A lot of Travis Etienne's future here in the Jacksonville may very well be dictated by the interest and the dollar signs that are out there in free agency. I don't know. We shall see. When we heard from the Jags postseason initially, the season was still so fresh in the rearview mirror, they couldn't tell us much as far as definite plans for this offseason, but it is an offseason that will now continue with a lot of stability within the organization. You return coach, coordinators, emerging young quarterback. Your receiver, Parker Washington, really emerged. Really, the biggest question mark is in the backfield, isn't it? Who will be toting the rock next year? Who will it be? Who will be that dynamic piece? Do you hand it over to Tootin and draft another guy? Do you sign a different one of these veterans? I'll give you an interesting name that's out there, depending on what the price points look like. But if Etienne's going to cost you $10 million in free agency and Rachaad White from Tampa is going to cost you $6 million, spoiler alert. You go with Tootin and Rachaad White, who has a similar skill set and, quite frankly, a more similar resume that you might think. If you look on the back of Rachaad White's football card, it looks a lot like the back of Travis Etienne's. The emergence of Bucky Irving there slowed that down just a little bit. But anyway, there so many tentacles to the offseason, and we are here for it. We'll look at that free agency list, in fact, when we come back on the other side, and how it affects, most importantly, your Jacksonville Jaguars. Look, this is the lead story. It's top of mind everywhere, but it's such a national story. So I thought I'd start with the Jags. I mean, it's not worth working, myself into a rant. I've never seen a more universally panned decision by a voting bloc in my life. Ever. Twitter doesn't agree on anything. Like nothing. It's like part of the algorithm. Twitter's designed to cause disagreement or to at least accentuate it. You can't find a hating block big enough to say, yeah, I can see what they did there. It's time for a purge. It is. It's time for a purge. We got the wrong guys voting if these are the votes they're coming up with, and then it makes you question any and every other selection they make. This was a layup. Bill Belichick's eligible for the Hall of Fame this year. He is on the Mount Rushmore of NFL coaches. You can like him or hate him. You can bog down in minor controversies that occurred through the years. But if you don't have enough sense as a Hall of Fame voter to recognize Bill Belichick as a surefire, it's not, should he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? I want to find the one guy who didn't vote for him if it's not unanimous. Well, apparently more than 10 thought that Bill Belichick is not a Hall of Fame coach. Don't bog me down in your semantics, boys. You said with your vote that you don't think Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer. You said it. It's on the record. There's no going back. There's no, well, I didn't think he's first ballot. None of that. He's too big a boy for any of that to apply. You showed your colors. We're used to media agendas in this country having to deal with either commercial issues or political ones. But my brethren in the sports media industry, they showed their cards with this vote. And they are, from this point forward, ineligible. Took your personal dislike and implied your own morality into us, Football Nation, the tens and dozens of millions of fans that watch every week. Y'all have officially reached the point of way too full of yourself. I think I think we should name names. It's 50 voters. I want to know the more than 10 that said Bill Belichick's not a Hall of Famer, not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I want to know who they are. Don't tell me you voted. You watch this. Oh, everyone's going to get called, ET, and somehow they're going to wind up with 45 guys that claim they voted for Bill Belichick.
We'll fess up to that.
Yeah. And from this point forward, too bad. Oh, we don't want the pushback. We don't want the pressure. These guys have social media handles. Well, then step away from the job. And if you didn't vote for Bill Belichick, at least the problem with this one is wrong will dig its heels in. Wrong digs its heels in a lot. Wrong's going to dig, and they're going to double back and tell you how much smarter and wiser and into it they are than you, right? Us football fans. You can find the biggest Patriot hater, the biggest Bill Belichick hater. You can talk about Spygate and Deflategate, and as you realize it's all spilt milk. If we're doing that, we're all a bunch of crybabies. We're contrary to what the NFL's all about. Dude won 6 Super Bowls, man. 2 more as an assistant. He had Brady, yeah, and Noel had Bradshaw, and Mareed's got Mahomes, and Bill Walsh had Joe Montana. That's how it works. But the bigger story is here. There needs to be some transparency here. Needs to be some transparency. As a football nation, as football fans, as people who support the NFL and its Hall of Fame, it's time to purge the voters. It's time to reshuffle. They don't get it. And I just don't understand how my media brethren have the gall to take it upon themselves to apply their standard to a no-brainer vote. I mean, get over yourself, boys. If you're going to come up with your standard that renders Bill Belichick a non-Hall of Famer, you're not the right man for the job. You can't be trusted. And I don't, look, there's 50 voters. Sam has the vote locally. I don't know how he voted one way or the other. It's up to Sam to publicly disclose if he did or if he didn't. I don't, and I don't know if each and every Hall of Famer is dealing with that. I think to a degree what happened here was the Charles Woodson, Peyton Manning Heisman Trophy. I think that's what happened. I think there were enough that, Belichick's getting in. I want to vote for this guy. Belichick will get in. I don't like Deflategate. Belichick will get in. This vote won't matter. Then you wake up, what did we do as a collective body again? What did the 50 smartest, most historic viewpoints of pro football, what did we decide again? I think there have been 5 coaches first ballot Hall of Famers. George Halas, Don Shula, Chuck Noll. I should know the other 2. They're like it's the Rushmore. Bill Belichick is first ballot Hall of Fame. You guys got him. Yeah, you showed him. Can't wait till you get that Super Bowl and get that vote in, boy. You showed him. You showed that Bill Belichick who's boss, didn't you? Some talk radio host in Chicago or some, retired newspaper writer in Salt Lake, wherever y'all are from. You showed him. You took down the big bad Bill Belichick, didn't you? Yeah. Ooh. You were always working harder on Sunday than him anyway, weren't you? Huh? You were always more important to the story than the guys out on the battlefield, huh? Yeah. That, my friends, I think we can very safely characterize as a big whopping when it comes to sports. I don't know if we'll see a bigger example of jackassery. That's what happened yesterday. Anywho, let's get back to some other stuff. Gators have a basketball game tonight. I can't help but think that thanks to some words last week, they're distracted. I'll explain. And that free agent list. Not so much who the Jags might right now still right over the cap. Going to have to make some maneuvers here, and I know they will. But where are some of these, players that we wonder, can you hold on to? Where are they projected? An important part of the story as well, right? It's a Hump Day Stump Day. We'll welcome Get Smart John just over an hour. So thankful. We wouldn't be here without you. So thanks for being up and at 'em with us. Bundle up. Operation Arctic Freeze continues. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
From sunup to sundown.
When the sun goes down.
No Nobody covers the Jaguars like 1010XL.
San Jose Collision in Mandarin is proud to be an I-CAR Gold Class collision repair facility. That means they meet the industry's highest training standards. Experience the difference at San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Learn everything you need to know about the Jaguars on Duval Rundown. I'm Hayes Carlyon. Join me each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:04. You can find Duval Rundown on all the social channels of 1010XL.
Driven by Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
The Brown Family YMCA in Ponte Vedra Beach is better than ever. Come experience our new renovated spaces, including an expanded wellness center with upgraded state-of-the-art equipment, recovery solutions, brand new locker rooms, and the Horsell Center for Health and Well-Being, all designed to help you feel your best. And now you can join with no joining fee. Plus, enjoy your 4th month free. There's no place like this place. And you'll love what's new. Visit the Brown Family YMCA in Ponte Vedra Beach.
Feel the power of Van Halen. Live. Jump. America's Van Halen experience. Iconic riffs. And David Lee Roth era energy. Sunday, February 1st at Thrasher Horn Center. Get tickets now at thcenter.org.
What's up, Duval? I'm Chad Volamic, owner of Purple Heart Pools, Jacksonville's veteran-owned pool company for over 10 years. We specialize in new pool construction and pool renovations, built on military values, integrity, communication, attention to detail, and honor. Now is the perfect time to start your pool project, so when the heat hits, your pool is ready. As an Iraq War veteran and Purple Heart recipient, pride in what I do is everything. Let me show you the difference in how my team and I execute your pool project with military precision. Call Purple Heart Pools, Jacksonville's veteran pool company.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative, here to share with you an actual client review.
Dude, these shirts are sick.
Check out the shirts and other sick promo items at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I guess we know what Mike McCarthy has been doing since he left Dallas before he was introduced as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach yesterday. Eating.
He got bigger. I ain't see him.
Yeah, he's been eating. He's always kind of been a biggin'.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
Let me go look at him.
Yeah,
real
look at the press conference. I wouldn't mention it. I'm not shaming, by the way. I'm just saying.
It's just noticeable.
My man took some of that barbecue home with him. It's a good story here. I don't necessarily think it fits the demo for Pittsburgh from the standpoint they've always gone with that younger, 30-something guy, and as we've documented, written him for 20-plus years often. Mike McCarthy's in his 60s, 64, I think.
Oh, that's a solid guy.
Yeah, right. 40, 50 pounds probably since Dallas. And my man went into an eating depression, I think. But he's a Pittsburgh kid. Do you know that?
I know
Yeah,
that.
he grew up miles from where they play. He's in one of the Pittsburgh neighborhoods. In fact, he said when they win their next Lombardi, he wants the parade to start at his old address. And I forget, what it was. Not important, but Mike McCarthy introduced yesterday. Huh?
Was
that fair? Was that fair, right?
That boy big.
Did that come across as gentle as I meant for it to?
It is what it is.
Yeah, I came across gentle. I'm not shaming. I don't care, man. I love a big fella. But, yeah, I mean, right? There he is. I see him. That's a different dude, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Yeah. All right. Anywho. All right. I'll tell you that Nebraska's for real. Yeah, Nebraska's for real. They went on the road last night at Michigan. They were 10.5-point dogs. I learned why they were 10.5-point dogs. Nebraska was down 2 of their top 3 scorers playing at Michigan last night, and they had them the whole dadgum game. That was a good watch. Ultimately, Michigan survives by 3 at home, but just 3. First loss of the year for Nebraska. So if we were wondering, and I think we kind of discovered yesterday when we went through their resume and some of the good Big Ten teams they've beaten already that they are for real. But, yeah, on the road to come that close, down, important personnel.
Michigan, you said won by 3?
Yeah.
I know they were like a 10.5 point favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the reason that spread was so high is because Nebraska was, like I said, down 2 of their top 3 scorers, and they still almost won the game. Yeah. And Michigan's good. They've been good all year. Michigan's the team that started the year undefeated, winning their games by 33 a game. And I mean like 14-0 undefeated, winning games that way. So a real good game. Big Ten and Big 12, both loaded with really good basketball teams. Big Ten and Big 12, both. I've got some. The SEC is solid. Doesn't have a dominant team. I wonder if Florida isn't the closest because, and the reason I say that is I've watched them play 3 of the dominant teams and go right down to the final moments in all 3 games. Houston has lost to an SEC team or 2. Alabama has a nice win out of the league. And Mark Pope, man, that seat's going to get awful hot at Kentucky. They went to Vandy last night and just got demolished, man. 80-55 the final. I think Vandy was up over 30 at one point. All right. Florida goes to South Carolina tonight. Should be, well, I don't know if there's any should-be's anymore. South Carolina is not one of the better teams in the SEC. They're probably, I'm not looking at the standings in front of me. I will right now. I'm going to tell you that my guess is that South Carolina will be the last place team in the SEC. As we scroll down to confirm, shout out Gamecocks and you South Carolina fans out there. Here we are, the Southeastern Conference. Florida sits it out 5-2 after seeing that long home streak. More on home win streak snap. More on that in a second. Texas A&M actually leads the league at 6-1. We go down here. Texas A&M 6-1. Arkansas barely won at Oklahoma last night. They're 6-2. Florida is 5-2. Vandy, who Florida beat on the road, is 5-3. Kentucky with the big loss last night, still 5-3. Mike White has Georgia at 4-3. Bama's 4-3. Auburn's 4-3. A bunch of good, not great teams. Only 4 teams ranked, and the highest ranked team is Arkansas at number 15. Down at the bottom, South Carolina 2-5 in the conference. Oklahoma's 1-7. Florida's beating them. LSU's 1-6. Florida's beating them. Mississippi State's 2-5, and South Carolina is 2-5. So you got a road game. Let me get back to the point I was going to make. You got a road game tonight at South Carolina, and now what was meant as a rah-rah, I think, moment, caught in a moment of emotion, where you said the quiet part out loud, it can start to build on this Gator basketball team if they don't end the storyline before it gets started. Here's what I mean. Last week on the podcast, after the judge in Alabama ruled this Bediako kid eligible, the TRO, temporary restraining order. If you know what a TRO is, we said it last week. You're in trouble. Or have been. So Golden on a podcast, all things Gator or something like that, basically says, well, they found some, basically crooked judge in Bama who gave him eligibility, and, we got to change. They went through all the things you got to change. He goes, well, bottom line, it doesn't matter. You're going to have him or not have him. We're going to beat them anyway. That's what he said about Alabama, one of the good teams in the league, ranked 23rd in this week's poll. 14-6 overall. Again, a big, easy win over Missouri last night. So he said this about Alabama. I guess forgetting that, well, first you got Auburn at home this week, Coach. We saw how that went. Now you got South Carolina on the road. And here's where the distraction comes in. I hope you're not already thinking about what we said about a game that's coming up this Saturday, or Sunday, I should say, in the O-Dome. Going to be more pressure on that one. You better not just be thinking about the pressure that you put on that game and not bring it tonight in Columbia, lest you go home with a very egregious-looking loss when it comes to bracketology at the end of the year. South Carolina has a resume that does not have a highlight. They played two ranked teams. They lost to Georgia at home 75-70. They lost at Arkansas by 26 points. They also played Vanderbilt at home, lost that one by 12. They lost at Clemson. I mean, any brand name school outside of the SEC they've lost to. And in the league, they own their two wins. One of them is against Oklahoma at home, and the other was at LSU. And as we mentioned, Oklahoma and LSU, two one-loss teams in the league. So there's that. All right. Gator Hoops tonight. You'll hear it on 1010XL. You're home for the Gators. And I would suggest this is kind of an important bounce-back game based on kind of what the environment is right now. You said what you said about Alabama. You're going to have to, answer that check on Saturday, on Sunday. You've already, any extra confidence you had about that game has been dented because you've lost at home for the first time this year, for the first time in 17 games. You've saw a 30-year home win streak against Auburn come to an end. So you've picked up a loss. Now you've got what should be an easy win, and now you still got to go prove we'll beat them with or without them this weekend. Look at that free agent list when we come back on the other side. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Catch Gators basketball on 1010XL.
Florida's fight for the conference crown continues in Columbia. It's a late start for the Gators and Gamecocks. Tonight at 9 on 1010 AM.
Some plumbing companies say they're local, right up until you realize their headquarters are in New York City. At Holland Sons Plumbing, we're actually from here. Born, raised, and fixing leaks right here in Jacksonville. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Daily Stash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daily Stash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Dailies is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto's fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. That's right, lowest in years. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time. Keep your primary mortgage intact. Get cash out, equity with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now and see what options work best for you, but don't miss the big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash out refis, or their famous Rapid Equity Loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next two house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. No hard credit pull. Call 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 16681, APR for well-qualified buyers.
It's Taylor. Valentine's Day is just a few weeks away, but don't do what you probably do every year. Last-minute grocery store flowers, questionable strawberries, and a box of forgettable chocolate. This year, step up your game. Pre-order fresh, hand-dipped strawberries and beautifully crafted artisan chocolates from Peterbrook Chocolatier. With 15 North Florida locations, you probably drove past one today. Up your game this Valentine's Day with a gift that actually impresses. And trust me, you'll score more points with your Valentine. Find your closest location at peterbrook.com. Peterbrook.com.
Look around and we know you've got options for gasoline, but those other places, they're not in the business of more. At Shell, that's what you get every day. Members get more rewards, more savings, more special offers. You'll even get 10 cents per gallon off of your first fill when you sign up and save on every fill after that. Choose to get more and more with every drive. Join the Shell Fuel Rewards program today at fuelrewards.com. Offer valid at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com for more information.
What race car driver won 27 times in one season?
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Richard Petty, the King, won 200 times in his career, including 27 times in 1967.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
New year, new lifetime dreams. Let's build them together. Jeff Breyer here with the Lifetime family of companies, your local backyard
and indoor
home improvement specialists.
That's right, Dad. Lifetime enclosures, lifetime flooring, and lifetime windows.
Glass and screen enclosures, outdoor kitchens, pergolas, replacement windows, all to enhance your home's livability and value. And a huge flooring showroom with thousands of the latest tile, LVP, hardwood, and carpet selections to help you fall in love with your home again.
Come experience the Lifetime difference. Call or visit one of our showrooms today for our limited lifetime offers.
Lifetime enclosures.
Frank Frangie here. When you're inside the Kuhn Flowers showroom, you'll find a wide array of gift ideas that will take care of any gift-giving situation. Spend a few minutes there and you'll see for yourself. That's Kuhn Flowers on Beach Boulevard.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back on the Hump Day Someday. I like the Wednesday programs. We get Smart John in there. We fill him up. We got Murphy and his thoughts on the sports world and baseball. And so excited to be here. Thankful to be here on a Wednesday morning. 6:34. It's about 34 degrees. So keep that in mind as you get bundled up. All right, from the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Are the Hall of Fame voters the same voters that put Shedeur Sanders in the Pro Bowl? Belichick not getting in first ballot Hall of Fame is way worse than Sanders getting a Pro Bowl.
It's way worse.
Way worse. And not even close. So
it's clearly like an agenda behind not putting Belichick in the Hall of Fame. It's crazy.
You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to put your personal, if you like or dislike, or your opinion trumps the majority opinion. You don't get to. It's football, for Pete's sake, man. We're not electing the next ambassador to the moon, right? We're not trying to select someone to greet the Martians for the first time in civilization. It's a no-brainer, boys. If you can't get that right, you know what it means? You got no brain. Anyway, we could end up just kind of starting and revving on this topic. There's so many offshoots. I'm going to get into one of those coming up in a football fix that hits close to home. Again, with the dereliction of duties by these boobs. So anyway. All right, I have a Shazam Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com. We have been kind of... Here's the downside of no one being able to pick Scotty Scheffler in Brunch with the Tour anymore. We've decided it's just too much of a sure thing. And last year, that's how it was. A guy would slowly fall to last. He'd pick Scheffler. He'd go into first. And he'd slowly fall to third. Somebody picked Scheffler. He'd move to first. I mean, it was like really happened like 5 times down the stretch. So we've taken him out. The problem with that is I'm not even going to know which week that Scotty Scheffler's playing because we're not allowed to pick him. I don't think he's in the field this week. But Brooks Koepka is. He met the media yesterday, and he's an honest dude. He's kind of always been that way. He hadn't really cared what you thought all along. Now he does suddenly because of the predicament PR-wise he's found himself in. He was asked a question, gave a brutally honest answer. This is kudos, friend, for being 100% transparent. Yeah, how much anxiety did you have about this week? And he said, I got to be brutally honest. This is what I was most anxious about.
Dang, meeting in front of the folks.
This press conference.
Yep.
And having to answer a hard question. And he wasn't saying that he said it with a smile. I'm not mad at y'all. I understand the questions I've created for myself. Getting in the golf and being accepted by the guys, that'll come easy. And it will. Be interesting to see if Koepka gives the tour a little more gumption than he gave before he left. And what I mean by that is Koepka only showed for the big events. He didn't care. I'm not saying he didn't win anything else, but that was kind of the book on him. He could be in poor form, as they say, or not playing his best golf, but a major comes, and look out for Brooks Koepka on that leaderboard. But here is another Tiger-like stat. Shazam, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. All right, right now in the official World Golf Rankings, the point differential between Scottie Scheffler at number 1 and Rory McIlroy at number 2 is the same difference in points between number 2 Rory McIlroy and Kyung Nam Kang, who is number 677 in the world.
Shazam.
Scottie's gap over Rory, the difference in points, is the same as Rory's difference at number 2 and the golfer number 677 in the world golf rankings. I think Tiger in his peak, I could be wrong on this, I think Tiger in his peak, that number was over 1,000. The distance between Tiger and number 2 was more than 1,000 golf rating points than number 2 to, down to the thousands or whatever. Yeah. So, just another stat of, and look, it's going to take now a little bit of longevity. And this will really get legs. Scottie Scheffler goes out and wins a couple more this year. He'd be up to 6, and he's already shattering, pace of victories, getting on pace of victory record, marches. He's already going to be this doesn't do much for me, but the most cash in PGA Tour history. And we said earlier, shout out to our guy, Steve Sands. I need to get Sandman on. It's been a long-time fixture here on The Drill. But I heard him mention at the end of the broadcast the other day, as Scheffler was wrapping up his victory, what a big weekend the U.S. Open and Father's Day weekend will be. It's the only major Scheffler hasn't won. It'll be Father's Day weekend, and we know how important his kids and his family are. And I guess it's also his birthday.
That'll be so clutch.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of attention on Scott Scheffler. We can go ahead and fast forward to, mid-June. I think Father's Day may be like the 18th this year. And sure, going to be a lot there. But there's your Shazam spotlight. As if we didn't know how much better he was than everyone else. There is another reminder. Scheffler's unassuming, somewhat quiet. But the most unassuming assassin in sports right now. A choir boy who is double lifing as a serial killer is this dude's Sinner. No, not Michael B. Jordan. Talking Australian Open tennis. And we love Ben Shelton, former Gator. Made a run to the quarterfinals where he was facing Yannick Sinner today. Started at 3 a.m. I was looking forward to my wake-up time. I was actually going to watch some live tennis. Some Aussie Open tennis this morning with some rooting interest. Got the former Gator, the 8 seed, Ben Shelton. Been on a tear so far in the Aussie Open. We mentioned this. The last 2 years, all of the Grand Slams have been won by Alcaraz and Sinner. It's like 4-4 or 5-3. I mean, tennis does this, don't they? Or doesn't it? Tennis throws you 2 guys who put a stranglehold on the sport, or 3 guys, and it's always been that way my whole life. There have been a couple of guys that are winning all the majors or are really establishing themselves as all-time greats. Guys like Djokovic and Federer and Nadal, who the pro football writers would not deem first ballot Hall of Famers, those types. The most dominant record-setting athletes and personalities in all of sports. Only pro football writers who vote for the Hall wouldn't recognize that. They're the only dunces that can't see something so clearly. But Sinner's unassuming. 6'3", 6'4", 6'4", see ya. We are just headed full on for Sinner and Alcaraz in the final. And get used to it, gang. If you're a tennis fan, you probably already know that. All right. It's now a Mensa room in the Miami offensive wing. Darian Mensah, the quarterback from Duke, who went through the turmoil of trying to get out of the contract he signed with the Dukies, has indeed landed with, shocker, the University of Miami. So there's that. All right, I want to take a look. We'll get a football fix when we come back on the other side. There was another coaching opening filled yesterday. It had Jaguar implications. Also, the Bill Belichick snub has Jaguar implications. I'll explain. But I told you I saw title of the column, landing spots for NFL's top 50 free agents. I'm not so interested in who the top 10 are. I just don't feel like we have the financial flexibility to be involved in those chases, nor, quite frankly, considering the makeup of the roster, should we be at this moment. When there is a time that if you deem one piece puts you over the top, if you think Trey Hendrickson is that guy, by all means, you do your thing. But I would be surprised if we're in it on the high-priced top free agents. Wouldn't you, E?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'll go through this list real quick. If I happen to see them list the Jags as a, quote, suitor, I will point it out. But I'm more interested in seeing what they are speculating for more than anyone, Lloyd and ETN. But to a degree, Monteric Brown, if he shows up in the top 50, I don't know if he does. I know ETN and Lloyd will. Trey Hendrickson, by the way, the second most valuable free agent. And they've got him going to the Ravens. They got Pickens number one, by the way. That
George Pickens?
Yeah, it seems kind of dangerous. Got him staying with the Cowboys. Daniel Jones stays with the Colts. Jalen Phillips to the Titans. All right, let me just go down again. Unless the Jags are signing somebody or a Jag is getting signed. I will take a look at some of the running backs as we go down the list. They have the first running back selected in free agency as Breece Hall. Certainly has flashed with the Jets, and you wonder in a different scenario. In fact, they've got the Seahawks signing him, which would mean they're moving on from Kenneth Walker to Breece Hall. That's interesting. All right, it's only 50 deep. Let's keep going. Again, we're looking for Jag players. Devin Lloyd, they have re-signing. They have him as the 15th best free agent. They write, Lloyd was one of the NFL's best linebackers this year, given his breakout coincided with the Jags breakout, and he's just 27. Jacksonville should work hard to keep him. This is a cap deal. He's certainly a player that proved his value this year and made big plays, too. Monday Night Football, 90-something yard pick six against Patrick Mahomes. All right, so they got him 15. Devin Lloyd, 15. Let's just keep going. Kenneth Walker, they have 19, another running back. He goes to the Jets. That's essentially a trade. The number 22 free agent is a defensive tackle. They say the Jags will sign. John Franklin Myers. What do you know about John Franklin Myers? Doesn't he play for Denver, doesn't he?
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure he plays for Denver. He's a big defensive tackle, so you're looking on the interior there. See what they write about him. Top 25 free agent here in Jacksonville, huh? On the D-line. D-line's certainly an area. I guess we could have a discussion whether we feel the edge rusher or the D-tackle positions are more important. John Franklin Myers says Jacksonville would love to get more production out of its interior D-line, especially given how much it could help the edge rushers, Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker. So, we'll see. ETN, number 23, also to the Seahawks. Seattle rebuilds their backfield with Breece Hall and Travis Etienne. That doesn't seem likely at all. First of all, if you're a running back, do you want to go immediately into a timeshare, or do you at least want the guys of having the job to yourself?
Right.
So they have Etienne not staying here in Jacksonville. They do list the Jaguars as one of the suitors. You know, a team that's listed on as interested in Etienne, the Texans. I don't need that. I hear the Chiefs also. Well, that would put him as what, the fourth best running back? Or is that third?
It's 3.
Yeah, it was 3. Kenneth Walker and Breece Hall, and he's not that far away from them. So, yeah, the price point there make it a little tougher. I'll just keep going down through the 50, see if I see Isaiah Likely. That'd be an interesting one. It's kind of in the middle of the tight end for Baltimore, Likely. Ooh, kind of like him. Anyway, searching, I'm down into the 40s. Khalil Mack, by the way, is a free agent. If you want to go veteran edge rusher for a package. And he's down a little bit lower. He's lower priced than he used to be. Man, Jadeveon Clowney still showing up, man. Number 45. And no Monteric Brown. Football Fix when we return. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The 19th ranked Florida Gators on the road in South Carolina today as 10.5-point favorites. The total 151.5. Florida State bet up from a 1.5 favorite to a 3.5-point favorite at the Tucker Center against the Cal Bears. 155.5 the total. Seminoles have lost 6 of 7 of the ACC. Super Bowl 60 coming up a week from Sunday. The Patriots remain a 4.5-point underdog against Seattle at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. 45.5 the total. Xander Schauffele 15-1 to win the Farmers Insurance Open this week at Torrey Pines in San Diego. Brooks Koepka returns. He's 50-1. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Feel the power of Van Halen. Live, jump, America's Van Halen experience. Iconic riffs. And David Lee Roth there at Energy. Sunday, February 1st at Thrasher Horn Center. Get tickets now at thcenter.org.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA, who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Hey, Hicken here. Leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tile, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery. Basically every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. Time to call the cleaning pros at Zero Res, and don't forget about your air ducts. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with more than 8,000 reviews. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning, plus take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention 1010XL. 287-5727 or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
I'm with Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville, and when the weather starts to shift a little bit, especially during the fall, you've got some really cool stuff from Honda Off-Road.
We do. It's favorite time of the year for me. Nice little chill in the air. We've got some side-by-sides. We've got the ATVs. Of course, they're legendary dirt bikes. We've got it all.
And for the hunter?
Oh, we've got side-by-sides that work and play.
All right, so make sure you check it out. Showroom wide open for you on Atlantic near Regency. If you want to go off-road and have some fun, check out the Cycles of Jacksonville.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the adorable chess man on the trucks.
There are two things you should ask yourself about your garage floor. How clean is it now, and how clean would you like it to be? A typical bare concrete floor doesn't just collect dirt, it makes dirt.
It is literally made of dirt.
As much as you sweep and mop, the dust and grit just never ends.
And drips from your car seep into the pores, staining the concrete forever.
A Checkmate multi-layer floor resists drips and stains. It comes in your choice of dozens of colors and sweeps up sparkling clean in just seconds.
No need to wear shoes in the garage and track dirt back in the house.
Gorgeous?
Check. Durable?
Check. Tidy enough to walk on wearing clean white socks? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit CheckmateCoatings.com. That's CheckmateCoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farrah.
All right, we're back here on The Drill. It's a Wednesday morning. It's Hump Day, Stump Day. Get Smart John about a half hour out. Hick and Arrival just around the corner. I think we have the Murphy Power Hour today. I know we get the Lockett Law High School report. Yeah, we get you over the hump and through the thick part of the week, and we'll point to the weekend together. No football this week. We have to wait a week for the Super Bowl. Obviously, a big part of Super Bowl weekend is the Hall of Fame announcement. And it's sullied now. I almost feel sorry for the guys that get in. The storyline is, and as it should be, the lunacy of the voters. Time for a purge, man. Time to name names. If you didn't vote for Bill Belichick, you're not invited back. You don't get that much intellectual freedom. You get a lot. We're not trying to dictate who you do and who you don't, but you either have temporary insanity or you've forgotten anything you ever knew about football. We're going to ask you to leave. Please leave your qualifications at the door. Is that unfair? I mean, is it, E? Let me ask you. I don't want to be...
No, that's fair,
I'm not trying to be
brother.
guilty of what I'm accusing them of, just some unilateral decision, but you're so petty. You're so contrary to what football is and meant to be, gladiator sport. You guys are unbelievable, man.
That's a layup.
That's the biggest layup ever, and you blew it. You bounced it right off your foot like a dork. So, who the more than 10 were? I mean, goodness only knows. All right, you're welcome. I've done the heavy lifting. The Jaguars can go ahead and send in their pick for their first third rounder. I found him. Yeah.
Who that?
Yeah, see? You asked me. I just stumbled across him dominating the Shrine Bowl last night.
Yeah.
Looked him up. By some standards, this guy was a undrafted free agent, maybe a day 3 pick. But I'm going to go ahead and use one of my third-round picks. I love the bloodlines of this guy. Seems like Wisconsin's put a lot of good players in the league of late.
They have.
Well, they have an edge rusher. His name is Mason Reiger, and he was in the Hula Bowl last night. My goodness, a one-man wrecking crew. By the way, this after he apparently dominated the Shrine Bowl workouts all week. Well, he followed it up last night. Defensive MVP, 3 sacks in the Shrine Bowl, a forced fumble, I think another tackle for loss. So, yeah, there you go. I'll just go ahead and let me just forward the info over there, give you the name. Mason Reiger maybe as an edge rush developmental player. Let's go ahead and do that. These Wisconsin guys have been putting guys in the league. Outside of the Watt brothers, there's a lot of other guys from Wisconsin. That Zach Bond is Wisconsin, the linebacker that emerged for Philly. Is it Heibig? What's the Pittsburgh player? Another Wisconsin guy? Oh, you're welcome. I'll go ahead and do the heavy lifting there. I just shoot that one over. This is just as we celebrate keeping that staff together. I may do a little bit of the work there and just send over Mason Reiger. Let's go ahead and use the third rounder on him.
It's the last Mason we got. He ain't really doing much, man.
Yeah, well, that's LSU Mason Smith, and doesn't know how to spell his own dadgum name. We should have known, huh?
2 A's.
Got double vision or something going on there. I know what he wasn't here, an A-plus player. Fire at the band. We got a football fix. All right, I mentioned this is where their jackassery trickles down. Nothing worse, by the way, than getting a splash of trickle-down jackassery. Not a good place to be. But the Hall of Fame voters, who now collectively just have to be called buffoons, you know, you're stuck with the identity of those that didn't. Again, I can't wait for 47 of these guys to tell me, I voted for Belichick. But it puts Tom Coughlin another year behind in the process. He should already be in. You can't double back next year and not put Belichick in. That's impossible. You should have put him in this year. But I mean, I don't know. It's like inexplicable, man. I told you earlier there had only been a handful of first ballot coaches who went in to the Hall of Fame. I have the list of 50 voters, and whatever. Got some curious people in there, curious credentials in there, but again, whatever. And if they put Bob Kraft in this year, can you imagine? Did Kraft already in? I can't remember what it was, or he's just a finalist.
I think he just got, didn't he just get in?
I think he just got in as a finalist. I think that was the story there. If they put Kraft in over Belichick, then the fix is on. The NFL did this, not even the writers. They're just dupes, pawns in the game. There are no valid arguments that in any way, overcome the career there. So who were the 5 first ballots? It was George Halas, Don Shula, Curly Lambeau, Tom Landry, and maybe Vince Lombardi. See another? Haven't been many, and there's now one that should have been. Nothing you can do about it now. More from the National Football League. It's a curious industry, the National Football League. Where just a year ago, you're an employee who hadn't always been in the best standing. Joe Brady took over as offensive coordinator on an interim basis in Buffalo in 2023. He's had a bright coaching name now for a while, and the Bills have promoted him from within, so he'll be the new coach of the Buffalo Bills. I mentioned Mike McCarthy introduced yesterday in Pittsburgh. Immediately, the conversation about reuniting with Aaron Rodgers, and McCarthy says, yeah, I've talked to Aaron already, and that's what he would like to do. We'll wait and see after the peyote trip what Rodgers decides to do this year. That's Football Fix, brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers and the home course, the Georgia Creek Golf Club.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Denny Hamlin. I'm Denny Hamlin, driver of the number 11 Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Denny Hamlin wins his second Daytona 500.
And you're listening to 1010 XL, Jack's Sports Radio.
Hacker here, and I'll admit something I don't love admitting. At some point, you just kind of get used to being overweight. Not happy about it, just used to it. Like, yeah, this is me now. That was my mindset. I tried stuff, took the meds, cut carbs, all of it. And when none of it really worked, I remember thinking, all right, I guess I'm just going to have to live with this. And that sucks. I didn't like saying it out loud, but that's where I was. When I finally started Awaken 182 years ago, I wasn't fired up. I was skeptical. I just didn't want to feel stuck anymore. Then 4 weeks went by where we are right now in the new year, and I was down 35 pounds in a month. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't broken. I just needed the right plan for me. That's what Awaken 180 gave me. That's what they'll give to you. Look, there is no magic pill that lasts. There is no healthy diet giving the results I got. There is simply Awaken 180. And you can talk with them today. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com.
Be the first to discover the best new home community in beautiful Green Cove Springs. Highland Trail, where the rhythm of life slows down. Enjoy green spaces, luxury pools, pickleball courts, winding trails, and more at livehighlandtrail.com. Choose from 3 premium builders, just starting in the 300s.
Oh, at Highland Trail.
For your chance to win tickets to Chris Stapleton and special guest Alan Stone, June 11th at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, text Chris to the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010.
Start your new year off healthy and get screened at Ackerman Urology for common cancers of the prostate, bladder, and kidney. Early detection is key with 5 locations across Northeast Florida. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's C-O-Y-L-E, Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Tom Pelissero is reporting that both Jaguar top coordinators, offensive and defensive coordinators, are staying put right here in Jacksonville for the 2026 season. Two Jacksonville natives are Super Bowl bound. Terrell Jennings and Demario Pop Douglas reunite on the Patriots years after winning a 2018 state title at Mandarin. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently it's 7:03 and it's 32 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Guess what day it is?
Kids, backseat again. Do you know what day it is?
Guess what day is it?
Is it Monday?
Anybody?
Gosh. Where's Mike? Mike might know. Mike!
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Mike, tell him what day it is. You know it! Yes, sir! E, tell him again, what day is it?
It's hump day!
Yeah! Come on, kids! Hump day! Oh, yeah, I love hump day. Hump day means a lot of things to a lot of people. I'm not going to tell you what it means to me. Except that I'm loaded for bear today.
I'm ready to hear the joke of the day, bro.
Are you already?
You've infiltrated my life. I don't know.
Excited about it, aren't you?
I don't know if this is coincidence. And I forgot to ask this morning when I gave my blushing bride her morning wake up call. But damned if I didn't wake up today to her sending me from Instagram some dad joke. So I'm wondering if I don't know if this is meant to be. There was no addendum. It didn't.
Right.
It was just the forward. So I don't know if that was meant as a suggestion to go, to put through the joke of the day, Godfather here or
joke teller.
what? Yeah. And I meant to ask her today. I didn't. I don't recall.
Joke teller.
I don't recall the joke being good enough to forward to me. Is that mean to say?
No, it's fair.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it was okay. I think. Let me see what it is.
Well, I'll give you one.
Oh,
I got
you
one.
would actually. Yeah, you would. You would like this one.
This
you want to just see it?
Come a little bit later. Sure, I'll look at it.
I mean, you can just.
I'll look at all jokes.
He's a joke teller.
I'm a jokester. I'm a joke man Jackie.
Joker.
It's called Joke Man Jackie.
This almost has tentacles into the show. And you'll know that when you read this. Oh, you're not going to read it to yourself. I mean, it's definitely in the same kind of line of the kind of jokes we've been hearing. Fair?
It's a sign up to keep watching. I mean,
no, hold on.
What am I supposed to do with that?
No, that's her. That's not me. Or whoever forwarded. There it is.
There it is. All right.
Can you read it?
Yes. Idaho, Idaho.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right. Anyway, obviously, thank you, Professional Football Hall of Fame voters, for giving us material this morning. Boy, the boys, I say this about our own, our sports media. We do not band together. We eat each other. And
this one's rightful.
Yeah, there's no protecting. There's no, we just immediately, we break. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I told him now. There'll be 47 guys who would have voted for Belichick when this is all said and done. I think a little bit of the Woodson, Manning, Heisman thing came into play here. I think I said, well, I'm going to put him. Belichick will get in.
I'm going to play devil's advocate for just a second and read what Sando's a voter.
Did he vote nay?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But I'm going to read what he said. Sando. And look, obviously, Bill Belichick should have went in. We all know that. It's one of the great no-brainers of all time. 6 Super Bowls. 2 more is with the Giants.
The
won
wins
6.
list.
The wins. I mean, it's just
unassailable resume.
And Robert Kraft will get in. He's going to get in this weekend.
That's weak.
And it's not a.
I think it's a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy, but he is going to get in, which is going to make it look even worse. Which is, I don't know if they.
I don't think owners should go in the Hall of Fame unless you're like the owner who started the league. I just don't. You got enough.
Yeah, this is Sando. And by the way, I will say this. Forget the voters for a second. They have the stupidest, dumbest system right now for coaches, and it's ruining it for my guy TC. And that's really all I care about.
Well, this trickled down on this too.
Yeah, because
another year you put him in line.
Because what happens is, just so folks understand, the 50 voters don't even start with the coaches. There's some committee. And the committee comes up with a name. And they throw that name into the hat with all the 20 finalists and senior committee people and all this other stuff. And then he may or may not get in. So the last couple years, I don't believe Hank Parker got in. And I don't believe last year was it Holmgren? I don't believe he got in. Or not Holmgren. It was
it Coryell?
No,
he went in, didn't he?
No, I don't. Anyway, last year's coach didn't go in either. So it's now 3 years.
Logjam, man.
Bro, add a coach every year if there's one that's worthy. That's all.
Well, and especially since you real quick put Dungy and Cower in, and they're not as good as these guys that are out. We all know this. The problem with the Hall of Fame voters is, okay, unfortunately, you have way too knowledgeable an audience. Twitter doesn't agree on anything, and they can't even find enough of a hate block to back what you morons have done.
But anyway, here's what Sando said. I'm a Hall of Fame voter, saw Belichick as a slam dunk. I don't know anything about voting results, but if this is true, and we'll find out officially next week, we all know it's true.
They need to go behind it. We made a mistake.
The question is, how could this happen? Before I list why it could happen, understand this. Belichick, Kraft, Roger Craig, Ken Anderson, and L.C. Greenwood are competing for 1 to 3 spots separate from the 15 modern era finalists, okay? 50 voters each pick 3 of the 5, okay? Between 1 to 3 make it. 40-plus votes needed for anyone besides top vote getter to make it, all right? So it's a zero-sum game. Huge change made in 25, 250 total votes to go around for 5 candidates with a high bar for clearance. Now, we count the potential ways Belichick might get fewer than 40 votes, even if 40-plus on the committee think he's a Hall of Famer. Let's say there's 4 to 5 voters who are strong advocates for specific senior players, figuring Belichick's going to get in anyway.
Well, that's kind of what I said.
So they funnel votes to competing
Charles
candidates.
Woodson Heisman theory.
Yeah. Well, you can't think that way.
No.
Okay?
It's what happens.
But maybe that did occur. Let's say there's a few voters prioritizing senior players on the thinking that Belichick will be back next year, while the players on the ballot this year could disappear in the Senior Bowl forever.
But when is that ever?
Let's say a few voters found Spygate and cheating disqualifying. Let's say a few voters protesting new rules making coaches eligible 1 year after retiring instead of 5. Again, he's just throwing these out.
And those, and then you can continue. All I would say is all of that is why we hate you and you need to leave. Those are your own insinuations.
Whatever the case, I
You don't
would
have
see
that
this,
freedom. You don't get that intellectual freedom in this.
He says this. Whatever the case, I would see this as a repudiation of the new voting rules implemented for 25. Not of Belichick or any candidate not making it. There will be changes to the process. Of course, there will.
Would it be a problem
the
if
process is broken if Bill Belichick
Okay,
doesn't get it?
Again, and I mean this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying, oh, they could. Why? This is what the Hall of Fame should do. We are the Pro Football Hall of Fame. A massive oversight in our processes and our procedures have led to something that we cannot accept.
Right.
Therefore, with the blah, 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 Bill Belichick is part of the 2026 Hall of Fame class. If I'm going to salvage my credentials here. I'm not changing anything. Listen, we don't know how this happened or what happened. We're going to review. We're going to reflect. But as a Hall of Fame, we cannot stand by while the arguably best coach in the history of the league is not voted into the Hall of Fame when he is eligible to go in. Because, in essence, you're telling all the football fans in America that your voting bloc doesn't think Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer. You don't get to fall back on, well, he will be next year or he might be later. You said, yay or nay, is Bill Belichick a Hall of Famer? And too many of you said, nope.
Tony Dungy, Dan Fouts, James Lofton, Bill Polian are the football people who are Hall of Fame voters. Polian basically said, I can't remember if I voted for him or not, meaning he didn't. He said it
He's
was
a
not,
jerk.
He said it was not true that he...
You need to get out, too. You've always been a...
He said it was not true that he sort of led the brigade of he should be punished for at least a year because he cheated.
But he's a documented Don-truth teller, so I don't believe anything that he says.
There's a lot of that going on, so obviously that's a big part of it too. So
I mean, and Tony Dungy has to have voted. If you didn't vote for Bill Belichick, if you didn't pass him through, then give back your jacket, my man. You know, or maybe just what was it that kept him out in your mind? The year-to-year belt to A he gave your Colts. I mean, good Lord, this is so easy. And by the way, whatever standards you use to keep Belichick out, you can't put Brady in first ballot.
Right.
Whatever you're using against Bill Belichick for whatever morality or scruples, you got to use against Brady. Don't you?
He dates young women too.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, just come on, man. I mean, it's sometimes sports is sports. Keep it as pure as you can and remove yourself as a voter forever. If you have some personal, moral, or otherwise opinion that you're going to impose on the whole world.
I know. I do like the fact that, like I said, that we eat our own immediately. It wasn't me. I saw there's about 10 of them last night who.
Well, they should. I would too.
Said,
I would too.
Yeah.
I say, I'm like you. Whoever didn't, I say get rid of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess, when you agree to something, then you just this isn't right, so I'm just going to go ahead and break this rule too, I guess. To me, it's kind of weak sauce if you're going to sit there and hang everybody. I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter to me. Like, what are we going to do if we find out? We're going to go march on his house with pitchforks? And
No.
We're going to have these Twitter idiots just attack him?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
So, I mean,
I'm saying no for the game. I don't mean for the, I guess you're right. Unfortunately, you have to think about what Joe Blow thinks. No, I'm saying so the football world knows which guys in the room can't be trusted for any kind of opinion because there's also players that got to get in. There's other coaches. I'm saying for the football industry, for the Hall of Fame, for its context, no more anonymity. Your vote goes on the record.
All right, I've stumbled upon, and yesterday I went with the double the penny for a month and get $10 million.
Okay.
You guys seem to shoot it down. And
well, once you get up to like
make fun of me,
1.2 million, I'm curious how you're going to double it in a day.
Laugh at my ideas, but I'm going to try again today because I'm here for the Googans, and I feel like this is a no-brainer. Okay. All right. Are you ready for this one, Emmanuel?
Ready.
Right,
Annual is ready.
This is my new idea to make money. And by the way, all we really have to do is be the financiers behind this idea to make money.
Okay.
If we are the financiers, when it comes to fruition and the racks get set our way.
Big racks.
E will be in there with
making it rain.
With Benjamins, throwing them into the air.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah, he'll be doing that.
Be slapping it off.
I'll be hanging new drip from my chest.
You see you do that, Dan.
Yeah.
Like that. There you go.
Well, I'm going to get drip.
Drip.
Drip. new drip from my chest. We're gonna.
You may even get some of those.
New drip for your chest.
You may. Yeah, I don't like that either.
Mm.
And also you might get some of those glasses that I think should be outlawed. You can get some
The
of those
metas.
too.
But here's what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a flamethrower.
Oh gosh.
Flamethrowers cost about $500.
That's all? That sounds like fun, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna get a flamethrower. We are going to then basically go north. We are going to charge basically $200 to clear each driveway.
And we're gonna do it with a flamethrower. What about a snowblower or some of those that have been actually socially accepted?
Because the
years?
flamethrower takes literally 5 seconds.
Okay,
we're out of there. Boom,
This-
boom,
I
boom, boom, boom. We're doing 3,000 driveways in a day. You do the math, my friend. All of a sudden, we're making $5 million a year.
I have to think that that's probably not
Dan's
allowed in most
flamethrower
communities.
service. What do you mean it's not allowed?
Well, I'm like personally, and
We're melting it right off.
I kind of keep to myself.
go.
I'm not a complainer. Like I'm not that neighborhood
see a
guy.
flamethrower, you're gonna
Yeah,
complain?
if I got flamethrowing going on in my neighborhood, I'm
Why?
probably calling authorities
I mean, we got the driveway clear. Let's move on.
because it's a flamethrower. Yeah, you
All
know
it
what?
is-
Do you understand what flame is? Like
There's
if you,
nothing's gonna. What are we gonna do? Burn down the house?
yeah, that's exactly
No,
right.
no,
Sure,
we'll
or
be
catch something. I promise you this: you take a flamethrower through a neighborhood,
This is what I mean.
and you do 3,000 houses, as you say.
This
10
is-
houses will burn to the
This
ground.
is the type of negativity.
10
that
homes will burn to the ground. What
squashes-
happened? You got an example? Huh? What is that? Somebody burnt their damn house down?
It's E.
Yeah.
It's the culture. They're telling be careful.
Who, E?
Yeah. He's lighting up some.
For what?
He's lighting up a bonfire, man.
He's got a flamethrower.
He's got a flamethrower. You already have one.
Yeah, so we don't have to buy
We
one.
don't even have to buy one, E.
All right, I'll give you guys off the next 2 days. Head north.
We don't even gotta buy one.
We just got to drive up to Atlanta, man. We'll be rich.
I can't wait till the Popo shows up. End up in the Cobb County.
Look at E. He's got that flamethrower going on.
They won't
man.
put y'all in Fulton County. That's too hard. They'll put you out in Cobb County jail, though. That looks fun.
It was.
Yeah.
E, what's that dangling from your mouth?
It was like a straw or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Couldn't light whatever you're thinking of with a flamethrower.
That's a heck of a fire.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a fire. That's a fire.
I have a.
All right. Well, again, you squash my creativity.
No, I'm not. Why? What am I listening? Why am I listening to this? What is happening?
Just turn it off, man.
No, I'm not squashing your creativity. I am.
let you look.
It's a public safety alert for all the neighborhoods you visit. Knock yourself out if it's allowed, but I would encourage you,
Thank you, E.
to get proper
We
clearance
already have the flamethrower.
from local communities before you bust it out, lest you end up in some sort of hot
After the
water.
show, E and I are getting in the blue, and we're going north.
Okay.
And we'll come back with racks and racks.
Big racks.
And I don't know what to tell you, but I guess you don't want to be involved on this one.
Let me ask you if.
But we're about to be rich. You can ask me when we come back, when we do
Okay.
the 10-minute drill.
All right.
We got trivia today.
All right,
we
that's
got
true.
Murphy
That's true,
Power
too.
Hour. We've got
Yeah, we'll do a quick 10-minute, and then we'll get
we
get
got all
to John
kinds of things. We got the Lockett Law High School report. We got the poll question right here, which is very apropos. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question
Apropos.
of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for all your information. They are beautiful homes, man. Interest rate packages galore, 15 different locations.
15 of them things?
Oh, just like.
Yeah, we don't worry about it.
Okay. Who is the biggest Hall of Fame snub in any sport? Pete Rose, Bill Belichick, Barry Bonds, or Fred Taylor? Pete Rose, Bill Belichick, Barry Bonds, or Freddie T?
Well, we'll give our symbolic vote always to Fred, but
24% did give it to Fred.
It was always the Jags.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's
Pete
okay.
Rose, Bill
Then it
Belichick,
should
Barry
be
Bonds, or
then
Fred
it should
Taylor.
be 70. Well, I mean, the one thing about Rose is his whole life he had to wait, but even nobody was, not even Bonds. It's Belichick.
E, what say you?
Belichick by a mile, man.
Pete Rose, 37.4%. Belichick, 29.1%. Barry Bonds, 9.5%. Fred Taylor, 24%.
Sounds like you got a lot of Hall of Fame voters in your midst. People that hate Bill Belichick so bad they can't see.
Guess so.
You know?
Shout out. That's Dream Finders Homes poll question. Tell them Dream Finders Danny sent you. We'll take a break. Come back. Keep it rolling right here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL.
That's like a field trip to heaven.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Hey, gang, Hicken here when it comes to trucks and more trucks. The only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard, loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We got Silverado after Silverado ready to work or play just as hard as you do. Gang, I'm not just talking about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. They got the power. Yes. Cut right through this winter storm. They got dependability. You betcha. They got style. You see my boy Blue? If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet. Stop by Atlantic Boulevard today. See why the truck people keep on coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. George Moore Chevrolet together. That's right.
Hey, poker players and sports fans. It's cold outside, but the action is hot inside. Turn game day into payday at Aces Sports Bar inside Best Bet St. Augustine. Catch all the playoff football and college basketball on our big screens and play your hand at the tables. Plus, score $100 for touchdowns during selected pro football games and $500 every 30 minutes at the table games. Get all the exciting details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Unlike those big corporate-owned stores, Beard's Diamonds doesn't rely on AI to help you find the right diamond. Beard's Diamonds specializes in DI, Diamond Intelligence. As Town Center's only locally owned jeweler with international connections, Beard's Diamonds is the smart choice for choosing the right jewelry for any occasion. Our Diamond Intelligence comes from years of helping your Jacksonville neighbors and connecting them to beautiful, dazzling diamonds from top designers like Tacori and Verragio. Diamond Intelligence is about finding the diamond that expresses what words can't and leaves her speechless. And Diamond Intelligence is tapping into partners from around the globe to find your true treasure without the middleman markups and bottom-line algorithms. Come experience the local, loyal, and helpful difference of Beard's Diamonds in Town Center, home of Diamond Intelligence. There's nothing artificial about it. Beard's Diamonds, proud to be Jacksonville's jeweler at the St. John's Town Center.
Take a radio boat ride with Captain Cabin on the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show. Wheeled in by the Pest Pros at Royal Pest Services and awaken 180 weight loss.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Frank Frangie here. If you're expecting a tax return this year, here's a smart way to use it. Invest in new tires from Big Chief Tire. It's one of the best things you can do for your car and your safety. I've been going to Big Chief for years because they do it right every time. Put that refund to good use and hit the road with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief take care of you. That's Big Chief Tire.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
All right, we got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack that E says is razzle dazzle. E, talk to me.
I got a pair of tickets to the Tedeschi Trucks.
Yes, you do.
Live at the St. Augustine Amphitheaters going down in October. One lucky winner can win a pair of tickets to go see those Tedeschi Trucks. Just hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill.
That is wonderful.
I think a misleading headline and ultimately conclusion came out of the Big Ten scheduling yesterday. Very misleading headline and ultimately conclusion.
Was the headline Indiana got screwed?
Yeah, because they didn't get screwed at all.
They didn't?
No.
Okay.
And so that's my point. Yeah, it comes out that Indiana, oh my God, has to play Ohio State, Michigan back to back. You leave out a few things when you leave it at that.
Okay.
There are only 2 teams on their schedule worth of crap.
Okay.
And you're the defending national champs, and going North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky to start the year is unacceptable.
Well, they did that last year.
Yeah.
So it is acceptable.
Well, not anymore. Not now that you've won it. Okay, and now you're ready for part 2.
Again, this is the system that y'all wanted.
Y'all.
Well,
I never have been in favor of these games in any context.
This was supposed to it was supposed to allow us to have great games because it's a 12-team playoff.
Indiana. I'm losing respect for Signetti, and this is chicken bleep.
Well, you said this last year.
You can, yeah. Well, they
Same
made it
thing.
listen. It's
and
worse,
it worked.
Well, it didn't.
They went 16-0.
It worked for. Again, there's an expectation when you become. Well, it didn't work or not work. They got into the playoff. They could have played the best 3 teams in the country and made the playoff.
As you know, the schedule's already done. I mean, they already had.
Yeah, you can change them out. They change them out all the time. You can give me some. You can find me something that I can at least go, okay.
Okay.
North Texas, Howard, because and now it leads me to the second part of the big lie that came yesterday. The big lies. Oh, Indiana, they got to play Ohio State, Michigan back to back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
North Texas.
Yeah.
Howard, Western Kentucky, Northwestern at home.
Okay.
At Rutgers.
Okay.
At Nebraska, a fat and happy 6-0 hosting Ohio State at home, which you'll win. And now you're 7-0 and going to Michigan. Oh, yeah. What a schedule.
Well, maybe not playing anybody will cost them. Sometimes you get tougher when you play the good teams.
Well, you told me they did that this year and it didn't help.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes
this year they played Oregon, so it's no tougher. It's not Ohio State at Michigan is not when surrounded by what's there.
Yeah.
You do later. You got USC at home.
The conferences are messing up and I guess they're not messing up. They're trying to get as many playoff teams as they can, but the top of the conference should all play each other. They should make sure that occurs. In other words, Indiana should play Oregon. Indiana should play USC. Indiana should play, and Ohio State should play them all too. Ohio State had this schedule last year. They had the 2 games, and I was glad they lost because of it. Now, they did play Texas early, but in the Big Ten, basically they played the 2 games because Penn State went down.
Well, that's on the conference. Yeah, they can't do anything about that.
Yeah, it is on the conference.
I don't know which. Again, Indiana only gets 2 of them. And by the way, at Michigan right now it's a program in transition. That's not an incredibly hard game. It's like going and playing at Florida, isn't it?
A quick pop quiz before we head off to break. I'd like to see you both participate in this. Only 5 schools, 5, okay. Jeff, 5 have produced both a Super Bowl MVP and a World Series MVP. Only 5 schools have produced a Super Bowl MVP and a World Series MVP. What say you two? 5 schools in all. Super Bowl and World Series MVP.
And this is not College World Series, obviously.
That's correct.
See, the problem, okay, but you're just looking for the school.
Looking for the school?
Not the, okay.
What, not the player? I'll ask you the player, but you don't have to get it. You can guess the school.
Gosh, it's, all right. I don't know where the problem with the Major League, the World Series MVPs, you don't know where they went to school.
Right.
A lot of them.
Yeah, that's a good point. In fact, you won't know where 1, 2, 3 of these went.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. That's fair.
A school that produced World Series and Super Bowl. Did you say MVPs?
MVPs.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go Michigan.
Michigan's a good guess. It's incorrect.
All right, I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Also incorrect.
Okay, I'm gonna go Notre Dame.
No, sir.
I'm just thinking about the quarterbacks through history that have been the MVPs of the Super Bowl.
Alabama.
Georgia.
Guess incorrect.
Georgia.
Nope.
Would
you like to guess the obvious one? Why would I ask this question? No.
Well, Brady's Michigan. I don't.
Why would I ask this question? I don't know. Why would I ask it?
Florida Gator.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who Florida's.
And who is it?
MVP.
Percy? Did he win? Who?
Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, who was the Super Bowl MVP?
Oh, I don't know that running back from Pensacola.
Oh yeah, Emmett. Yeah.
How about the World Series MVP?
Eckstein.
Very good. So there you go.
Is Florida the only one?
No, there's
Okay.
4 other ones.
Jim, where did Buster Posey go?
Florida State.
FSU.
Okay. No.
Miami?
Nope.
I don't know.
USC.
Yeah.
You also know Randy Johnson, Marcus Allen, Lynn Swan, Malcolm Smith.
Yeah, I would have gone. I thought to be
good.
honest with you, USC was the first one that popped in my head. I thought I said it, and I got confused myself. With
Now the other 3
are smaller schools.
Well, they're harder. UCLA. And so you say, oh, who? Well, Troy Aikman and another Troy, Glaus.
Huh.
You wouldn't know.
No, I don't know. You wouldn't remember him as a World Series MVP. Former Brave, Troy Glaus.
BYU, you think, well, Steve Young.
Okay.
Who in the hell's a baseball player? Did not know. Jack Morris.
Huh.
And then Washington, the Ripper, Mark Rippon, Wazoo, rather.
Washington State on the list.
Mark Rippon and the Penguin, Ron Say.
It's in Washington State.
Yeah, so there you have it.
Yeah, that one becomes hard because there's a lot of old school names, and we didn't pay attention to college baseball back then.
Correct. 641-1010, come kind, come courteous, come correct. Trivia on deck. Tell them what they're going to win.
I got a pair of tickets to the Tedeschi Trucks live at the Amphitheater in St. Augustine. Is going down in October. Hit me up right now, 904-641-1010. I'll let you, boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Prosser here. Who doesn't love a reward? Of course you do, especially if it's free. Well, how about this 1, 2, 3 offer for your rewards? Become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program with Shell and save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and 30 cents per gallon on your third. Those are the rewards you get with the Shell Fuel Rewards plan. Get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Hey, the investment landscape is always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But ITP Partners, man, one thing remains constant. Our commitment to your financial future. Whether we're consolidating your accounts, which makes things easier, rolling over your 401ks, maximizing your pension programs, they're going to make your financial journey simple and smart. Those ITP Partners, man, they're terrific. Dan Abel and Janice Cobb, Reagan Wright, Reed Wingate, Chris Bryant and Jeff Hartman. Your investment strategy built on trust, transparency, and experience. It's a new year. Get that money in motion. Don't let it just sit there. Let ITP Partners help you grow and protect your wealth so you can focus on what matters the most. They're easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com, or call them 312-9751, 312-9751. They're ITP Partners, stable, strategic, secure. They're ITP Partners, and they're my financial partners for life.
Everybody, Mike Dempsey here, and the cooler weather is upon us. Folks, it's the perfect time to try the new breakfast sandwich from Dandy Foods. A hearty one, too. A twin-pack cinnamon swirl and country sausage. You get the sweet first, then the salty kicks in, and trust me, they are addicting. And you'll find them all at daily stores around town. So the next time you're out and about, stop and get all that deliciousness in less than a minute from Dandy. Just one more reason to go out and make yours a dandy, and do it today.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Basketball is back as Division I college basketball takes center stage with the UNF Ospreys. Osprey basketball returns home to CSI Company's court at UNF Arena this Thursday, January 29th against the Hatters from Stetson. So make your plans to see the Ospreys in action at UNF Arena on Thursday, January 29th against Stetson. Tip-off at 7. Visit UNFOspreys.com/buy tickets now to secure your seats. UNFOspreys.com/buy tickets now. Swoop!
Hi, I'm Colleen Rodriguez, CEO of the LJD Jewish Family and Community Services. Because of the players, we're able to strengthen families, support students, and meet critical needs across Northeast Florida. Only 41 days until the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatsiers experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Get Smart John is polished up by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Da-da-da. You know him, you love him. Get Smart John. He's bald, he's beautiful, and he smells so damn good. TriviaNation.com's own voted most popular host for now 19 years running. Put your hands together and welcome Get Smart John. Johnny!
John Crawford of Trivia Nation is here. You guys have a couple of big things coming up, not the least of which centers around a giant football game that's going to happen.
Yes. The night before, it's our 4th annual Super Bowl / NFL trivia.
One by?
I'm calling out Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser, who were the very first winners. So
Yes.
I want you to participate again.
Okay, very good. All right.
Oh, she.
Okay, boys.
Hey, Miss Eden Kendall, time out.
Eden,
that
come on,
response was
Eden.
piss poor.
Well, yeah, come on.
I mean, Miss Eden Kendall.
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah,
long-time friend. Dan and Jeff, how are
I'm
they?
not surprised they won.
She's like, don't
I
mention-
love those guys.
All right, cool. All right,
I mean, that's how we are with her, though.
I mean,
real.
We always raise the
Correct.
roof for Miss Eden Kendall.
Mr. Eden Kendall.
Mr. Eden Kendall, we beat up, but Miss Eden Kendall, we love.
Yeah, Mr. Eden Kendall is going to have to get in her ear. I mean, I deserve some sort of on-air response.
That's shot. That's shot. Yeah, that's right. That was disrespectful.
Yeah, I think she. I think she.
She was like, "Don't mention them on my show. Let's move on."
No, I think she threw up a competitive
Wow.
broadcast shield. Like
Yeah.
we're on different airwaves than her, and I think she did. Maybe like we would if they mentioned a different name here, but I don't know if they mention her
What
name.
name have we never?
Never. We
we-
always mention Mrs. Eden Kendall.
It's a River City Rumble show.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
It's on Channel 4. I don't know what else. I mean, we plugged the show. I mean, wow.
I mean, friendly with Mrs.
Well,
P.
and they plugged you guys before too.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
May
we've
I
done
say
something.
Maybe we.
What's
May I
that?
say something in her defense? Okay, when I told her going on before that about the Super Bowl trivia show, I didn't mention I was going to call you guys out, so I think that threw her for a loop.
She's
so,
a pro. She
in her defense, she is a pro.
No, she's been through it all. No,
I'm just going to say this. I feel a little less love this morning.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm
and
hurt.
I-
I'm hurt. Wow.
Well, welcome to my world, okay?
Yeah.
And because of that, the theme, I was on there Monday. It was January and 1st, so that's where some of these questions were. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some head-to-head questions.
Okay, I'd like to go ahead and
So
answer.
these are kind of...
I'll answer one right
Yeah.
now. The golfer you're looking for is Don January. Don January.
No, there weren't any of those. Very good, though. Okay. All right. Who was, okay, again, 1st in January, who was the first vice president of the United States?
I'm going to say
It was
Jeff,
George and
probably
who?
Jefferson, wasn't it?
No, because Adams was second, right?
Was it
the
Washington,
second.
Adams, Jefferson?
Yeah. Well, yes. Jefferson wasn't second.
Okay,
Adams
he was third. Okay, then let's go
So I'd say
Adams.
Adams.
Yeah.
Yes. John Adams is correct. Okay. All right. Eve Plum is best known for what character?
Come on. Are you kidding me?
I know. I'm not kidding you.
Here's a story of a man named Brady.
Yeah,
I knew
she's
this was
Jan.
coming.
Yeah, she's Jan. Eve Plum is Jan.
Right, Jan.
She's the
Right,
one who.
Jan.
She's sort of the one they don't like.
Yeah, she's the little unlikable Karen of the
I
group.
mean, I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but they don't like Eve.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
What
Marsha
was
was
her imaginary boyfriend's name?
What was what now?
You remember the episode where Jan had the imaginary boyfriend and she made up the name?
Boy, I saw every Brady Bunch 10 times, but I haven't seen one in 20 years. Her imaginary
Okay.
boyfriend, his name was that.
This
Not,
is extra credit.
was
for
that the
sure.
one where she put the black wig on, or that's a different one?
That's a different
Remember
one.
she put that stupid black wig on and went to the party, and they all laughed at her. Poor,
Yeah.
poor Jan, you
Poor
idiot.
Jan.
His name was Michael.
Bill.
George Glass.
George Glass.
Remember, she was looking at the glass. So she was George, and then she looked at the glass.
Oh
and
no, I don't remember that.
No.
Anyway, okay, that's right. That didn't count.
I do
All right.
remember Fillmore Junior High, though.
F-F-F-I-L.
L-L-L-M-O.
O-O-O-R-E.
Fillmore Junior High.
Louder.
That's from that?
That's from
Yes.
Brady Bunch.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And we'll give you a couple more from this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because I actually got a chance to meet him. So, who was the first American in space? John Glenn, Alan Shepard, or Gus Grissom?
Ooh, poor Gus. I think it's a trick question. I think we always go with Glenn, and I think it's Shep, but I'm not positive.
So, are you going with Shep?
Yeah, let's go with Shep.
Yes, Alan Shepard.
Because I think I remember you telling me you met him somewhere along the line.
Yeah, it was the 1970 Marine Corps birthday ball in Cocoa Beach, and my dad was having
Colonel.
drinks with him at the bar.
God
yeah,
rest his,
yeah.
God rest his soul. What about the parrot?
Right.
Don't tell the story.
We'll save that for when I'm in studio again. Oh, gosh. Thanks for bringing that one up. Golly. By the way, Gus Grissom was the second
Really?
American.
Didn't Gus Grissom,
He
did
was.
Gus Grissom burn in space or burn in the module?
Actually, it's ironic you say that. Yesterday was the 59th anniversary of Apollo 1 catching on fire. Yeah, it was January 27th, 1967.
I think the Challenger.
And we know what today is.
Challenger.
Today, it's 40 years.
Yeah.
40 years ago today.
Yeah, how about
My
that?
goodness.
40
Yeah.
years ago, we saw that vision from Jacksonville. You could see it. Oh, horrible.
You sure could. Yep, sure could. Awful. Okay, and the last
Freshman in
one.
college, I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody pretty much remembers where they were when they heard that
I was in
news.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
trying to get work.
I was in an apartment in Gainesville.
We should have
Okay.
called. We could have partied.
trying to get some.
Yeah, true or false? Okay.
Yes.
Duran Duran's "A View to a Kill" is the only Bond theme to go to number one.
I would think that's false, man.
I don't want to lose on a true or false.
I hate to.
You know what? These were kind of bonus that I kind of set aside for you guys anyway. It wasn't like this was part of the
I
real
would
show
think
that I
it's-
am.
I mean, he wouldn't ask it if it was more true. Wouldn't you think?
I'm trying to.
Why would it be false? Like, no, there are 6 others. That,
Well, because I just feel like those things that feel like
it's an all-time high.
For Your Eyes Only. What's the one back? One of the first ones, the Beatles song in it. It had a beat. It was the beat. Which?
Yeah, but
Which?
You're thinking of "Live and Let Die."
Yeah.
Live and let die.
Is that ever
Paul
number one?
McCartney, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, Paul McCartney. Is that number one? That's the song that I would. I don't know either.
True.
True is correct. Only one to go to number one. Now there were some of the songs that actually won Academy Awards,
I went rogue
like
on that
Adele
one.
with "Skyfall," but anyway, so yes, that is correct.
You did
Okay,
go rogue,
Can I ask a question? What was the hit song from the movie Octopussy?
you were singing it "All Time High."
Okay, I was just curious.
Uh-huh.
By the way, Rita Coolidge sang that. Rita Coolidge from Jacksonville, Florida.
Shout out.
Did Rita Coolidge
Yeah.
sing Anticipation or no?
It's making
No,
it
that
right
was
now. It's
Carly
Carly
Simon.
By the way, shout out Indiana. I see your 2027 non-conference. Kennesaw State, Indiana State, UMass. You stay
Step it up.
You stay strong, Hoosiers.
You leave the Hoosiers. Now.
Okay.
Who?
Okay, now guys, we're going to go,
All right, let's go.
with what were questions last night. Okay.
Mhm.
Food.
Glorious food.
What was the name of the man who founded a successful apple cider and vinegar business in Bachville, New York in 1842, now known for applesauce and juice?
Oh, that's Mott's.
Mutts.
Johnny
That's
Appleseed.
Correct.
I tell you one thing, buddy. I don't care how old I get. To
Mr.
this
Mott.
day, I love me a nice little chilly little cup of applesauce. Love it.
Which takes us back to the Brady Bunch, where Peter Brady said we're having pork chops and applesauce.
Pork
Isn't that
chops
swell?
and applesauce.
Isn't that swell?
Very nice. Very good. I like that. Okay, mythology. One of your favorites.
God.
No, actually,
Greek
I
or
think you
Roman?
guys get
Greek
this.
or Roman, please.
It doesn't specify, but I think you'll still get it.
All right.
What mythological figure flew too close to the sun and fell into the sea and drowned when the sun melted the wax on his wings?
It's Icarus.
Yes.
Nice.
And I thought you would get that, Jeff. Yes.
Nice.
If I were a betting man.
Thank you.
Okay. Populations.
Okay.
On May 11th, 2000, which country's population hit the 1 billion mark?
Well, it's either China or India.
Yeah.
God. Gosh, I would probably China. Then wasn't it about that time where they went into this? You can't have as many kids. Isn't that relatively recent? Isn't that a
feel
thing
like
in
that's
China?
recent,
You can
yeah.
only have like X amount of kids. That's still a thing or no?
All right, let's go China.
We're gonna go China.
India.
Damn.
Was China before or after that, or do you not know?
I don't know. I think China hit 1 billion before. If I were
Isn't there another one that now has hit 1 billion? Is it
probably
Indonesia?
Probably.
Maybe does that?
No one knows.
not sure. Okay. Newspapers.
Newspapers.
It was recently announced that which major U.S. city would be losing its largest newspaper in May of 2026. Is it Pittsburgh, Baltimore, or Chicago?
It's Pittsburgh.
Yes.
I think the Atlanta Journal stopped printing too, if I'm not mistaken.
What's a newspaper?
Yeah. All right, let's grab
Right.
a break, Johnny. We'll come back, do some audio clue and much more with Get Smart John right here on The Drill.
Okay, boys.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Non-stop Knowles. Search 1010XL Seminoles on YouTube.
Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto has fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. It's the lowest in years. Hey, gang, Prosser here. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time, or you can keep your primary mortgage intact, get cash out, equity with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loans. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, and cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now. See what option works best for you, but don't miss this big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash out refis, or their famous rapid equity loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com. No hard credit pull. 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers.
Visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
Hey, Hickett here for my friends at Action Garage Door. Man, if your garage door wakes up the family or slows things down, listen, time to upgrade. Get that quiet, smart opener from Action Garage Door Services. Man, you'll be glad you did. You got to upgrade. How cool is it? You control it right from your phone. You just get the app and bang, you can check it out anytime. Smooth, quiet operations daily. Nobody hears it. Now's the time to act, gang. You can lock in current pricing before early year updates. Even make no payments for 6 months with approved credit. I'll go one step farther. Go to GarageDoor911.com and it'll take you right to Action Garage Door. Easy to remember. Garage Door 911. I got a problem. Garage Door 911. There's Action Garage Door. Go to the promo code 1010XL. $50 off. 50 more bucks off. 1010XL in the promo code. It's that easy. Action Garage Door, gang. Premium parts, premium people, and premium service.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Listen to whatever you like, whenever you want.
I like this!
1010XL. On demand. Ad-free shows after the live shows end. Channeled by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning. Search where you find podcasts.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location?
Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
Feel the power of Van Halen. Live, Jump, America's Van Halen experience. Iconic riffs and David Lee Roth era energy. Sunday, February 1st at Thrasher Horn Center. Get tickets now at thcenter.org.
Are you ready for another historic season at the bank? It's time to lock in your seats for 2026 by placing your deposit now. Next season will be played at Everbank Stadium, but seating capacity is limited due to in-bowl renovations, and spots are going fast. Don't miss out on your chance to see the season's biggest matchups and highlight real moments by placing your deposit at Jaguars.com/tickets or by calling 904-633-2000. Go Jags!
Jacksonville, you voted, and Baker Glass came out on top. The Bold City Best Awards are all about locals choosing their favorites, and you picked them for Best Auto Glass and Best Glass and Mirror Service.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. What's better than beer? Cold beer. Put your company logo on a custom koozie. Check them out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, let's welcome Get Smart John back to the program. We got Audio Clue. We got much more questions. The undefeated dream, though, is in the tank. I blame India. Johnny!
Good morning again. By the way, Jeff, you were talking earlier. Wasn't Joe Gibbs first ballot Hall of Famer?
Joe Gibbs.
I don't believe so.
No?
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Probably should have been.
Okay. Yes. Okay. E, if you would please do the honors, my friend.
You can do magic.
Oh, you know the song already. Okay, very good.
I couldn't see.
What do I got to tell you? The band?
Yes.
Is this Asia, Dan? No, I think Toto. Africa?
No, it's I think. They have other hit songs, right, John?
Yes.
John, if it was the 4th of July, might they be playing for someone?
Yes.
America.
Oh yeah. That's a horse with no name, right? Same band.
That is. That's probably their biggest hit. Yes, you are correct. Yes.
It's crazy because
Okay.
Jeff said Asia.
Yeah.
And then he said
I know.
Africa.
I got every A continent, but well, you know.
Once
you
he
know
said Asia, it clicked, but then he went Toto and
Yeah.
it threw me.
Toto, yeah.
For just a second, I was like, is this Toto?
You know
Very
what's bad?
good.
I'll tell you something bad. I saw one of. Honest to God, I'd have to look at my photos to know which one. I saw one of those bands open for I don't know Journey or something. I don't know if it was Asia or Toto. I don't know which one. Honestly,
It was Toto.
was it Toto? I think it was Asia.
Gonna do a lot to take me
That
away
might-
from you.
Maybe it was that one. Who went to that one? So I'll hit me up on the text line. Who saw? I think it was it Journey?
Toto got booed off the stage a couple times.
I don't.
What?
I think it was
Yeah.
Asia. I think I can see that very 80s looking like neon Asia logo behind. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, all right, continue.
Sorry.
You know, speaking of Toto, you know the song Rosanna was about Rosanna Arquette. You knew that, right?
I did. I've heard that before. Oh, by the way, I got this on the text line in the break.
Okay.
Design by Lifetime Enclosures from one Pro Bowl kicker, Josh Scobie. John, you will appreciate this. Dick Scobie, the commander of the Challenger, was Scobie's great uncle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
All these
Gosh.
years.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm. I'll still remember the old, and he didn't mean to do it. We were at one of the J-Fun functions, and I was showing, what a Bond fan I am, and I was showing him my James Bond cufflinks, and then Josh proceeds to tell me, I got an Aston Martin.
Yes, he does. He topped you.
Yeah, that's the difference between you and a former $1 million kicker. He's got an Aston Martin. You've got cufflinks.
I actually rode in Scobe's Aston Martin when I was doing a story with him one time.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, Josh, if you're listening, I'd love a ride too.
He's listening. I mean, he's definitely listening. I can't help you on the ride, though.
Yes. Okay. Very nice. Okay. History. What is the name of President George Washington's 500-acre Virginia estate that is now a popular tourist attraction?
Mount Vernon?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
And when I say this, guys, I literally lived about a half a mile from there.
Really?
I used to ride my bike up there all the time. Yes, right off the George Washington.
When I was a kid, we did.
What was it? Was that town Mount Vernon?
No, it's an area though. It's like they have a whole little touristy area right there.
Town did you live?
It's right near Fairfield.
Alexandria.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we lived in Tennessee. We did the little, the tour of America kind of deal. We went up the coast, but we went to Monticello.
Mm-hmm.
And we also went to
TJ's.
what's Jamestown, the old where they still live like in 1700. I don't know why you do that.
Right. Very nice.
And then went to Washington and all that.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, pushed you to greatness in your academic.
Well, it's probably why I get Smithsonian type questions right.
That's why Holmes and Nancy,
They're
drove
the best.
Drove you. To
parenting, really the biggest parenting question mark of all is, how I saw Jaws in the theater. That's the biggest. It's the biggest black mark on those wonderful people.
My dad would make me pop beers for him while he drove us all upstate. To
Nice.
Do you think, honestly, because it came out in 75, do you think that Jaws would have been rated R today?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or at least something more than just
PG-13 for sure.
Yeah, back in the day when Jaws came out, in fairness, there was no P, and it was PG. So like our movie, you couldn't get in. Like a grown up can't take, but PG it's just for that parental guidance. And apparently the bar was low that afternoon that I went in Middle Tennessee to the local Bijou and saw Jaws as an 8-year-old.
Mm. Yeah.
Never scared me. I said it before. Never scared me. We didn't live at the beach. I was fine with it.
Oof.
Anyway.
What current NBA franchise, which was previously located in Rochester, Cincinnati, and Kansas City, has gone the longest since last winning a championship? And there was bonus on this was what year?
Well, it's the Royals. It was the Kansas City, Rochester Royals.
The Sacramento Kings.
Who have become the Sacto Kings.
And I'd say they won in 1950.
The Kings is correct.
I think they won maybe did Oscar Robertson, and so I think it's maybe like 60.
60?
Yeah.
I was thinking 50, maybe 60.
I think it might be 60.
Exactly. Let's go exactly 60.
Okay.
It was actually 51, but that was your bonus. I think you didn't. Yeah. No, you were. Yeah. So I probably should have given him a little leeway.
Within one, I should have gone with 50. Yeah. I also said China.
Where were they then? Rochester?
Yeah.
I think they were.
Yeah, they were.
Musicals.
Man of love.
What about America back in 1951? Rochester was a major league city, right? Rochester.
Rochester Royals beat the Knicks in a dramatic 7-game series.
Big Empire State battle.
The Royals took a 3-0 series lead, lost 3 straight, and then won the final game 79-75.
Fun.
First debuting on Broadway in 1975, which Marvin Hamlish musical is about dancers auditioning for a musical?
Oh, I know this.
Chicago?
Was the Jaws guy in this one?
Scheider?
Yeah. You want me to answer that?
No, he's a rhetorical question.
Are you just kind of okay?
It's not. Okay. It's not. I just got to go with like the big names. I got to go like Cats or.
I know it's
what about
definitely a well-known one. You guys definitely are familiar with it.
I say it again.
First debuting on Broadway in 1975, which Marvin Hamlish musical is about dancers auditioning for a musical?
Chorus Line.
There you go.
Yes.
Chorus Line.
Yeah, you were thinking of All That Jazz, weren't you?
Yes,
with Scheider, yes. And I could see where you'd go with that.
Yes.
Okay. Science. What word refers to the ability or tendency to float in air or water?
Buoyancy.
Buoyancy, correct. E.T. claims he doesn't have it. He's
E.T. has led us into some little secret here.
I don't believe that. I think this is urban legend. And
then the text line, the culture lit us up on the text line too.
Yeah,
we got one text.
Oh, we only got one. Oh, never mind that. I thought we got a bunch.
We're going to find out this summer. We'll do a bit. Y'all going to see me jump in the pool. I'm going to go right to the bottom.
I like that bit. I saw you jump in the pool at the draft.
Yeah, and I went right to the bottom.
But you came back up.
Yeah, because I can swim. I just can't tread water.
Interesting.
Talking
Okay.
about a heavier mass is what he's telling me.
Buoyancy.
So I have time for a couple more, then I have to go to work.
Yes, sir. A couple more.
All right, I've gone to Chat
You're gonna get
GPT
this,
here
no
for this.
problem.
Now, hold on in 1 second.
All right.
I'm going to Chat GTP.
Or GP.
Scientific research indicates that while people of African descent may have, on average, slightly higher bone mineral density and lower body fat percentages than people of European descent, this does not make them sink or, quote, prevent them from swimming. The idea that black people can't float is a debunked myth. Debunked!
Joe Frazier would tell you otherwise. I saw him in the Superstars. Right down he went.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. Oof.
All right, sorry, Johnny.
I
Give
just
us a
don't want
couple
you
and
to
get out of
see you
here.
short sell yourself.
Yeah.
All right. In what year did Roger Maris hit 61 home runs, breaking Babe Ruth's single-season home run record?
Wasn't that in 61?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yes. Yeah, 61 and 61. Yeah.
Hence the name of the movie, 61.
Total context clue. Not that you guys needed that. That was a good movie.
Very good.
Yes. In fact, Barry Pepper really did look a lot like Roger Maris.
It was very good movie.
Should have been a doctor.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
Last
Roger
one.
Maris was in Gainesville. Tied in Gainesville.
Yep.
Okay. Organizations.
Organizations.
In what European country is the headquarters for the World Health Organization?
WHO. Is that like Sweden, Stockholm, maybe? Or
feels like it. Definitely over there in one of those Scandinavian burgs.
It's one of those, right?
Yeah.
Where else?
Is it Geneva?
Yeah. I like that one better.
Geneva.
Nice pull. Geneva, Switzerland. Very good.
All right, Johnny. Good
Well done,
work.
boys. We're out of
Appreciate
time.
you,
Okay,
man. We got to take a
appreciate
break. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's St. Augustine's favorite son.
I've always admired diplomats.
And Jacksonville's favorite stepson.
It's the stories that you tell.
Joe Cowart.
So much fun and imagination.
From noon to 2 weekdays.
Not what it looks like.
On 1010XL.
Do you have clicking, popping, swelling, or pain in your knee or shoulder? This can be due to arthritic changes in your joints. Over time, you have wear and tear of your cartilage. I am Dr. George Bari, and here at Bari Orthopedics, we have numerous ways to treat your arthritis, such as regenerative medicine, including PRP and joint replacements with CT guidance for accuracy down to the millimeter. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, call us for an appointment today, or log on to BariOrthopedics.com.
Find out more at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
We've all been there. You hear about an incredible event Monday morning, but it happens Sunday. Stop missing out. Jacksonville is the flip side of Florida, and we have the solution. From under-the-radar sporting events to the perfect family outing or date night, Visit Jacksonville is your all-access pass to the city. Plan your 2026 season at visitjacksonville.com/locals. visitjacksonville.com/locals. Or download the Visit Jax app for the full lineup. See what you've been missing.
Put a little hot sauce on your lunchtime listening.
Spicy.
Joe Cowart, Matt Hayden, and Leon Searcy. They are XL Prime Time.
4-alarm fire.
From the big #1 Duval Ford Studios. Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Joe C. here. I tried playing handyman with my sprinklers and French drain. And royally failed. So I called Clearwater Irrigation and Drainage. And John Haney came out personally, just like he'll do for you.
You know it. And for a limited time, my good buddy Joe C's coming too.
Huh?
Ain't that right, Joe?
I gotta go to the game.
Joe? Go.
Clearwater Irrigation.
At least do this part.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJax.com. The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it worse.
Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
A new year is the perfect time to finally get organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to home offices, entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and more. Beautiful, functional storage for any space, lifestyle, and budget. Start the new year strong with 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free in-home consultation. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal. Is that a turtleneck? Can't you feel it, Jason? There's a chill in the air. A definite nip. I mean, it is January. In Jacksonville, Jason. I didn't come here for cold. Well, I wouldn't call this. Cold weather gives me the sniffles. Sniffles turns to pneumonia. Suddenly, I'm in a hospital bed with a tube down my throat because Florida didn't get the memo about ignoring winter. So, switch over to heat. What if my system can't remember how to heat? Dude, put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Bueller Air & Plumbing can make sure your system is ready to switch from cooling to heat. We'll clean your heating coil to get rid of that burning dust smell and make sure you have the coolant pressure to keep your heat pump pumping out the heat. Huh, I had no idea these sunglasses worked in the winter.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. The Gators look to rebound from the Auburn loss. Florida heads to South Carolina this evening. Hear the game live starting at 8:30 on 1010 XL AM and online stream. An NFL analyst predicts the Jaguars will re-sign Travis Etienne, who's coming off his third 1,000-yard season and remain one of the league's top dual threat backs. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson. At 8:08, it's 33 degrees your time, and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air & Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
A home run! Touchdown! A monster jam! Good!
They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report, brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
They're playing bad.
Oh, yes, they are.
They are.
You betcha.
Very high level.
We got our friend Kendall Profit here.
Okay.
She is 6 foot tall. Yep. Sophomore. But I've got
an introduction.
I've got a plan, Kendall. You got to follow through with me here now.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Kendall, she has blonde hair.
She's a lovely gal. Now, Kendall, you follow college basketball?
Yes, somewhat.
Men and women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to quiz you. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You know the Florida Gators.
I do.
A little bit. The men's team, they can't shoot for hell.
Yeah, they just fell to Auburn.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well,
Not good.
So Kendall, what was that movie where the Kendall? What I'm suggesting here is that maybe we cut off that lovely blonde hair, make it real short,
just send her down there for a game,
and let her play for the boys.
Might help them out.
Help them out.
Help them out.
Or at least go down to a practice and show them how to shoot a three. Because they don't even come close, man, on some of these shots.
I mean, you just got to stay in the gym.
Is that it?
Yep.
Are you
that's
watching?
The key.
No, you got a skill though too, don't you? Isn't there a skill there, Kendall?
I mean, maybe.
What's your season high this year, kid?
41.
Okay.
I think.
All right. All right. When are we going to get 50?
Have you had 50 yet?
I did last year
Okay.
when I was a
It's
freshman.
old news, buddy.
But
What
we
about
have
60? We're looking for 60.
60. We have one more regular season game tomorrow.
That's
so-
it? We're already to the end?
Yeah. Very end.
Golly.
And then playoffs start next week. So
Well, all right. Well,
How many threes we made this year? Do we know?
a little over 100.
Had a girl.
So listen. I'm not the
Hundo
I'm
Price.
not. Yeah, I'm not.
Hundo threes.
That's correct. I'm not an advanced scout for women's college basketball. I think I'm smart enough to know that if you're 6 feet tall and you can hit threes, that you're going to be very highly recruited. Is that where we are right now? And we're sifting through that. And how are you going to balance, maybe the prestige of the program and other factors that may come in?
Yeah, I mean, just go where you can play how you play whenever you want to shoot the ball and they let you shoot the ball.
Doesn't everywhere play that way now?
I
Or maybe
mean,
not. It feels like in the men's game, they all play that way.
I mean, it really depends on where you go.
Okay.
So
Okay. So have you begun the narrowing process?
not yet. So
Can Dan
a
sign
lot
you
of-
to an NIL deal to the Gators today before you leave?
I don't know.
We could talk off the air.
Yeah, we could talk.
We'll start with this
By the
hat.
way, they need help.
Yeah.
Who, the
They're not
Lady
doing-
Gators?
Yeah. They're not
I
doing
saw them. They were really competitive. There's a game earlier. They almost beat
They got hammered by
a top 5 team.
LSU
LSU.
the
Yeah.
other night.
Yeah, it was close in the
For a little
beginning.
bit.
Was
It
it?
was
Yeah.
close in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then
They
they
played
just-
scrappy.
Yeah.
They play scrappy.
Florida women's basketball has had like a peak here or there through the years, but consistency is just it's
Let me
a
ask you
really
this
tough
question.
league.
Do you follow women's basketball?
Mhm.
I like women's college basketball.
Yeah.
What? Who's your favorite team? Not necessarily where you want to go, but who's your favorite team?
Wouldn't those be the same in
have-
college or no?
I don't know. Like, do you watch like UConn? Do you like UConn? Do you like South
yeah,
Carolina?
UConn's still
Do you-
undefeated.
I know.
But I think an underdog's Vanderbilt right now.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
they've
Vandy's-
been on
But they
a
got
roll.
hammered this. By
Yes,
South
but
Carolina.
they have been on a roll.
They were. Yeah.
So-
You like Vanderbilt?
I do.
Okay. Vanderbilt's good. It's got a quirky gym though.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
don't
like
know.
sidelines and
Yeah, you
all
fall
that.
off the stage. They've lost 4 or 5 athletes through the years.
Yeah,
Never
it's
found
not
them.
good.
Never lost them. And by the way,
Uh-huh.
their men's team beat the hell out of Kentucky last night.
I'm
Heck
aware
out
of
of
that.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Don't use that language, Kendall. How's school going?
School's going well.
I hear you got
yeah.
like a lot of A's. Is that true?
Maybe.
All right. All right.
Fine, a lot. No.
What's your what class is it? What do we take as a sophomore? What's our give me a couple classes we're taking over there.
Honors Chem, AP
Honors Chem,
World,
AP World.
Honors Pre-Calc.
Oh, honors pre-calc. E, how you doing in honors pre-calc?
Did you take that?
I'm
You were
sitting
you were too busy learning how to float, weren't you?
How do you take that in college?
Hey, you know what I'm doing?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to Kendall so I can cheat.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what also
Is that
wasn't
bad?
Let me tell you what else wasn't very buoyant. Okay, he's GPA. All right.
3-3. 3-3.
Shout out.
I'm
3-3.
kidding.
Man raise.
Shout out.
Have you always loved basketball since
I
you were a
have.
little girl?
Little girl, yeah.
I'm curious with like this takeoff that women's college basketball has
Mhm.
enjoyed. Did you grow up watching? Like, was your favorite player when you were a little kid? Was it a man's player or was it a women's player by then too?
It was like NBA players.
NBA players.
Yeah, I didn't start watching college until like middle school.
And did you watch women's college or men's college?
both?
Yeah.
I watched both.
Do you find yourself now watching more women's college than you did then? And is it because the game has become more, platformed and more interesting and quite frankly more skilled, or because now you're looking where you ultimately hope to play
I mean,
one day?
it's a little bit of both. The platforms definitely they've become more skilled, and all the players they're bigger on social media. So when you see these
Mhm.
highlights on like Instagram,
It
you
registers.
yes, and you're
Yeah.
like more engaged into the game. So I think it's both.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite women's college basketball player?
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to.
That's a no.
All of them.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Was it
Okay.
Caitlin? Did you have Caitlin fever or just?
Oh, I did like her. She
You
shot the
appreciate
ball
it.
very well.
Yeah.
So
Shoot or
I
shoot.
liked her.
I was wondering where we are going to get there.
Yeah. Maybe you can go to Iowa.
Maybe.
God, they'd love her in Iowa, wouldn't they?
Well, you know.
Oh, gee whiz, man.
I would suggest if
Can you imagine playing in I tell you one thing, the Final Four for women is great. I mean, packed houses. I mean,
last
big
year,
yeah.
last year, me and my whole family went down to Tampa to watch.
you
the
did?
Final Four.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, great
Ah.
experience.
Okay, that's good. I like that. All right, tell me about your team real quick before we get you out of here. Kendall
So-
Prophet. Kendall Prophet, St. John's Country Day. I don't know if we've said this. My God, Pros, what kind of poor job are we doing?
I blame you. I walked in late.
You did. That's part of the problem.
That 100%.
Yeah.
That's
We
not
need a
exactly
little more-
no absolution in that statement.
A little more commitment from him.
I just don't know. It's the break times, man. They've cut them back so short, and for you, the audience, it throws me off.
Okay. Anyway, back to St. John's Country Day.
So our team's smaller this year, but that means we play more minutes, get more shots up. And
It's okay by you.
Yeah, that's great by me.
Okay.
And when the whole team's hitting their shots, we make it very far into the game and come out with the win. So it's been a great season.
All right, so we got one game left. Then what do we have? Districts?
Districts. Yes,
How are we
sir.
looking in districts?
I'm excited for districts. We find out who we play next week,
Okay.
so hoping for a win there.
Okay. All right. Try to advance.
Trying to advance. Yep.
Okay. State. If we get through do we have to be top number 1 in district, or we just have to are we going to qualify for the playoffs? Are we in the playoffs yet, or no? Not necessarily.
Yeah, we're in the playoffs
Okay.
for regionals
All right.
definitely, and
Atta
then
girl.
hopefully to make it farther.
Okay. All right. Now, how many shots a day do you shoot if if you're just having a practice day?
Probably around 200.
Mm-hmm. Does
So-
Dad ever go and rebound for you?
He did one time.
Back in the
actually.
day. Unbelievable.
He did it one time. Then he tried a 1v1 and it didn't go well for him.
Oh. She already got you, man?
Ooh.
She already got you? Your sophomore daughter's already got you in hoops, my man?
God.
I mean, I love her. That's unacceptable. That's
poor.
too soon.
You got to work at your game.
That's got to come senior year, man. If you got to get physical, you got to do what you got to do.
gotta do what
but
you
yeah,
gotta do.
That couldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Did you back her down? Did he
Didn't
back
work.
you down?
Didn't work.
Didn't
for
work?
him.
You owned him, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I like
Dang.
that.
Dad's like, this is ridiculous.
Do you want to do a shout out to your favorite teacher? Maybe score
Ooh.
some brownie points?
Favorite teacher?
Yeah.
Probably my French teacher. I mean, I miss her class right now,
Uh-huh.
so she was willing to let me miss it. I
Can
miss
you
it.
count to 10 in French?
Yeah.
And toi,
On
quatre,
deux,
cinq,
trois,
six.
quatre, cinq, six. Oui. No,
Okay.
dix.
Okay.
Oh, you missed 6 and 7 now.
Je
got a Haitian in there.
m'appelle Dan.
Yep. Je m'appelle
Oh,
Kendall.
for
Okay.
love of
All right.
Yeah.
What?
me. What is
What's
happening
wrong?
to my brain? Huh?
I took French
You did?
and Monsieur when I was a
Okay.
kid. It still sticks with me.
Caramba, that's what I say.
Avec qui? Avec an.
Good Lord. Adios mio-y. Adios mio.
Well, Kendall Prophet, it's great to see you.
Thanks
I
for
expect you to
having
be
me.
back next year for your junior year.
Hopefully.
Shoot or shoot.
How many career points do we have? Do we know
Keep
that?
firing them up, man.
A little over 1,700.
Yet? Okay.
So
Is there
What?
what? Oh, we do have the record at St. John's Country Day?
not yet.
No. We
Who
gotta
holds
get
it? Is
that.
it Talia?
Was
Yeah,
Talia at St. John's?
She
I
was
think-
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
shoot.
I think Mary Kate has it
Oh.
at 2,000.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh, you
crush
about to
that.
shatter that.
Oh, yeah.
We may beat that before the end of the year.
We shatter that.
Yeah,
Listen,
they are. Well, good.
5 more games, 60 points a game,
That's it.
300
Oh,
right
you
there.
got the
Boom.
playoffs.
Yep, we'll see.
All right, kid. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having
She's
me.
6 foot. She's blonde and she
Shooter.
can shoot.
Well, that's what we hear.
Yeah. That's what we're told.
Been a
Kendall
pleasure.
Prophet. Thanks, Kendall. Lock and Law High School Report. No before you blow. Thanks to Lee Lockett. We'll take a break. Come back with more next right here on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
1010XL.
I suggest we use it.
Jacksonville Sports Empire.
It is your destiny.
Flame Broiler, the Rice Bowl King, is turning up the flavor with new char wings. These wings are charbroiled, never fried, grilled to perfection for a big taste without the grease. Grab them as a 3-piece or 10-piece side, or make it a meal with a 6 or 8-piece combo, served with rice and a drink. Order pickup or delivery today from any of Flame Broiler's 5 Jacksonville locations, or call 904-619-2786. Flame Broiler, bold flavor done right.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Game days aren't the only win happening in the 904. Best of Bold City named 904 Gutters with a Z, the #1 seamless gutter company in Duval. Like the team's O-line protects their QB. Call the winning team at 904 Gutters with a Z to protect your home from the rain.
Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, congratulating our Scholar Athlete of the Week, Kendall Dixon, senior soccer and lacrosse player at Atlantic Coast High. Kendall is a member of the National English and Science Honor Societies and is president of the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Kendall.
At Hollis Pools, building a pool is personal. We sit down with you, listen to your vision, and bring your backyard dreams to life right here in Northeast Florida. Working with us doesn't feel like working with a contractor. It feels like working with family. Every Hollis Pools project supports Project Savior Outdoors, helping bring hope to our veterans. Visit HollisPools.com. Hollis Pools, your vision, your pool, your escape. License number CPC 1461233.
One of the best live bands in the world, Tedeschi Trucks Band. Live in concert in St. Augustine. The Future Soul 2026 Tour. Performing at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, Friday, October 9th and Saturday, October 10th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at AXS.com. The new album Future Soul is available everywhere March 20th. For more, visit TedeschiTrucksBand.com.
Get your tickets for the Tom Coughlin J Fund Wine Tasting Gala. Join Super Bowl winning coach Tom Coughlin at VyStar Ballpark Thursday, March 5th and raise a glass to help local families tackling childhood cancer. Enjoy hundreds of wines from around the world and food from top local restaurants. Buy tickets and learn more at tcjfund.org/wine. tcjfund.org/wine.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Are you ready, boy?
Oh, it's always good to catch up with the Prophets. Good folks, good people.
I love hoops, and I can't believe the season's almost over.
Oh, yeah, we ripped right through
it. Into baseball and softball here before we know it, won't we?
Yeah.
Jacksonville's become they're the first coast area, and part of it's a population boom. But when it comes to high school contenders for state titles, we are so much more of a threat and a factor than 30 years ago. It's not even funny.
And we have so many good athletes in so many different sports. We've always talked about this, and it's you know what the Lockett Law High School report is like? It's like a minor league baseball team. They pass through,
and you don't recognize their greatness,
and then they go on to this,
That's
you
fair.
know, and then you're like,
It'll be
oh,
fun.
yeah, we had them in.
At some point, and I'm terrible at remembering, we have so many impressive kids. But it'd be nice to compile this and just see what it includes already.
Well, we should. But that would involve work, and we're sort of
You'd have to ask the
allergic
producer
to
to do that, and he's too busy worried about syncing.
Also, I was going to tell you that, I don't know if we said this on the air or not. Did we say this on the air that our Reigns quarterback, he was going to go to FAM.
Right.
And he's looking at other possibilities. So something's cooking with him.
Okay. We don't know where?
No. So
I'm assuming FBS. Or
I don't know. But I remember, so I'm excited for him. But if he went to FAM, that would be fine. And then the other thing I was going to mention high school-wise was last night, Bishop Kenny women's basketball was playing. Daniel Murphy in the house! And Kathleen Crawley scored her 1,000th career point. Wow. And they're having a great year, 20-4, 18th in the state. So congrats to them as well.
Horses for courses, I guess. But I see Jessica Pagula.
Yeah.
She's like Buffalo's sweetheart right now, trying to win the city of Buffalo a title that has avoided them. She's into the semis again at the Australian Open. She's old by women's tennis standards. She's in her 30s, and so
is she in her 30s?
Yeah, I think she's 31.
Wow.
I could be wrong. You reacted?
I'm gonna have to ask the fabulous. I don't think the fabulous Wit Boys hit with her anymore.
I'd be happy to talk to the Wits. Those Exums, though, the boys are not welcome.
The Exums will always be welcome here. They're family.
Yeah,
just like the Wits.
No,
that's our that's our tennis royalty.
Sis is the only one worth bringing into this program.
Sweet Julia. We haven't heard from Reggie and Roger in forever.
Good. It's been a good period.
It's been a good forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kid because we care back in ETN. They were the biggest shills ever.
I love them.
They do it just to do it to me.
They were the greatest.
I tell you what, I don't have time for, but maybe
What's that?
maybe the women's tennis media can make a big deal. But these girls talking about their quote privacy because they got caught slamming a racket. That ain't flying there, ladies. You get privacy where we all do when you're somewhere private. If you got caught slamming your racket, unless they came into your bathroom while you're getting ready for you had privacy. So wind me a river.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Pagula's age here, man. Doggone it.
What's her first name?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Yeah, I say 31. She may be 29, but I do know that she's not young. She's not 23.
She's 31.
31. So, yeah, I had it. Yeah.
She will turn 32 in February.
Yeah, so, right. By the time you get to the
It's
summer.
time for her to break through that.
Didn't she make a final, either Australian or U.S. Open?
At best, a final.
I know she didn't win. I'm almost positive she made a final.
Okay.
But anyway, she's through again.
She's the daughter of the Buffalo Bills owner. Which you got to, tip your cap to her because she's.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
She worked hard. Obviously, she's got plenty, behind her.
Right.
Let's see. Finalists at the U.S. Open in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Semifinalist at the Australian this year is her deepest run there. She's been a quarterfinalist at French and Wimbledon. Only 7 career titles though. She's as also a pretty good doubles player. She's been to finals in doubles, but looking for a major championship. Her first shot was at the U.S. Open in 24, where she lost. And then there's not a more deadly, silent assassin in all of sports right now than Yannick Sinner. He looks so unassuming.
Oh, yeah.
So quiet. It's just a pale, skinny, lanky, quiet. And he just is he bulldozed Shelton, who's playing good. Former Gator had just, made it fairly easily into the quarterfinals, and Sinner beat him in straight sets this morning without a sweat. So we're on a crash course. Get used to it. Were you here the other day when we were talking about Djokovic, Alcaraz Sinner?
Yeah.
Like the last 8 majors have been won by these 2 guys.
Oh, yeah.
We had 2 solid years in
That's
a row.
how it is historically in tennis.
100%. And in our lifetime, it has been.
Yeah.
There's been a couple that have dominated for their period and
you get
moved on. Of course, the Pro Football Hall of Fame voters, they wouldn't put Djokovic in the Hall. They'd make him wait.
You have to wait.
Yeah, because he, one time because he didn't take the vaccine.
He got lucky.
They could use that one. Yeah, he didn't take a vaccine, so I don't think he deserves to go in the year 1.
He got lucky yesterday, huh?
What happened? I know he won.
He was down 2 sets, and the dude had to retire.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was. Oh, I saw that. I thought he was
headed home.
Oh, I thought he was up 2 sets, and the dude retired.
He was down 2 sets, and he was going home, and he said it too afterwards.
I think
those are always like humbling. Like he's like, "Hey, man, he was the better player today." It's happened to me a few times in my career, but I feel terrible for him. Type thing.
I sense an element to tonight's game that Todd Golden has created that we should be aware of.
What's that?
Okay. Look, I understand getting caught up in the moment, and it's a shady judge. I don't know how he's eligible. It doesn't matter. We'll beat him with him or without him. He made that comment about Alabama last week, and then turned around promptly, I guess, forgetting they had a new challenge first against Auburn. They lost that game. That ended the home court advantage and the natural confidence that comes along with go ahead and declaring a win over Alabama 10 days away.
Right.
Well, now you got South Carolina tonight.
Yeah.
And now South Carolina is easily overlooked because I don't care if it's noticed or not. There's pressure suddenly on the Sunday game that wasn't there and wouldn't be there without the podcast comment.
That's true.
So you've lost to Auburn. You've given up your home court advantage and win streak. You got one of the worst teams in the league on the road tonight. You better take care of business.
Yeah, it's bounce back now.
And I think that
they've been pretty good coming off.
They
losses.
have.
Yeah.
I think though that now there's more attention on Sunday and by proxy a little less on a game tonight that you need to go win.
Murphy Power Hour coming up next with Daniel Murphy, brought by ITP Partners. We'll have that for you next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie for Lee and Kate's Class, and I think you deserve a spa-like shower, don't you? Get rid of that dirty, dated setup you have in your bathroom. Those old-style showers can be really ugly. Install a gorgeous frameless shower with thick, sexy glass and a free diamond coating protection that's easier to clean, like Rain-X for your shower. Your bathroom will feel like a luxury spa every morning and night. You deserve it. Visit my friends at leeandkatesglass.com.
You're gonna see a big difference.
Give a unique gift this Valentine's Day. to that special person in your life with a custom-made candle or body care product from Wick, a candle bar. Locations in San Marco and Jacks Beach.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey friends, Frank Frangie here. A new year is the perfect time to make sure your car is ready for the road ahead. And nothing gives you more confidence than a fresh set of tires from my friends at Big Chief Tire. I've trusted them for years. They take great care of me, and they'll take great care of you. Start 2026 with a smoother, safer ride. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 today and let Big Chief get you rolling.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-7098.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-7098. That's 800-575-7098.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Leave all the 2025 dirt and celebrate the new year with our friends from Zero Res. Carpets, tiles, hardwood, LVP, area rugs, upholstery. Basically, every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. It's time to call the cleaning pros at Zero Res. And don't forget about those air ducts, man. Look, Zero Res, they do it right. 4.9 rating on Google, more than 8,000 reviews. Yeah, 4.9 out of 5. Bring in the new year with 20% off carpet and upholstery cleaning, plus take $100 off your air duct cleaning when you mention 1010XL. How do I do it? I call them, 287-5727, 287-5727, or book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com.
Start the fresh new you with Local Fair Jacks, the online farmers market delivering fresh local food to your door. Start for just $7 with code FRESH1010 at localfairjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Welcome to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour.
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets.
That ball's well hit to right. I mean, really well hit to right. That ball is gone. Daniel Murphy has struck again. Daniel Murphy has homered for the 5th straight postseason game.
Presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
Here we go! What's up, Murph?
What up, Hick?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? It's cold out there.
I know. I like this weather because it always leaves.
It does leave.
I know it's going to get hot,
Yeah.
and it'll stay hot,
Yeah.
and so I really enjoy the cold.
What's the coldest game you ever played in? Do you remember? Does one stick
yeah,
out?
I do. Yeah, a series, Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool because they have those like Christmas trees in center field. That's
Yeah.
part of the
Mhm.
background, the eye drop.
Mm-hmm.
And it snowed, and so it was beautiful, but it was freezing. It was a 4-game series.
Was it like this out there? Was it playing like in this weather?
It
That
was-
cold?
Oh, it was way worse than this.
Worse?
Yeah, I thought for me it
Okay.
was like. So they're supposed to have a heater under the field.
Right.
Didn't work.
Oh boy.
And we're out there kind of shoveling
Is
snow.
this like April?
This is in April.
Who are we playing? Do you remember?
Denver, Colorado. So the Rockies
against. You
Mets.
were there.
Yeah, I was
Mets
there.
Rockies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was when you were with the
No.
Rockies.
Sorry, yeah, I should have
Mets
prefaced that.
Rockies.
This was before we were with the Rockies. We
Oh,
were with the
wow.
Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're live.
Yes, we're doing it.
And it was
Again, the
it was
preparation.
crazy.
I'm damn near haphazard with this program, haven't I? I'm damn near haphazard.
Preparation.
We interrupted him.
I knew you had Daniel in there.
How did you hit that particular series?
I did okay there.
You did okay?
I did okay. It was more so the first game got snowed out, and then we played 2, and then like a day off, and then
Were you playing second base then?
I was
or-
playing second.
Okay.
So I guess the easiest way to remember is Tim Tuffle. You remember
Yeah.
Tuffle? He was our third
Yeah.
base coach, and
Love Timmy.
he would move the infielders, and he had like his ski mask on because it was cold. And I came in after an inning. I go, Tuff, if I can't see your face, I won't move. I promise you. So next inning, he tries to move me. All I see is his eyeballs, and he finally lifts his stuff up, and then I move. But that was when I hit the shower that day in that warm water. That
Oh.
was the sweetest feeling. That was the coldest I've been.
Yeah, it's chilly
Denver
out there.
and-
I don't want to pick apart what's just meant to be a perspective column.
Okay. Column.
Yeah, from baseball, ESPN.
Okay.
Doolittle, one of the boys who's been around, but he identified 5 breakout teams for 2020.
I saw that.
Okay. And again, I'll just ask y'all's perspective, but can the Braves be considered a breakout team?
Not really. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I saw what he said. He said
I did too. I read it.
X amount of wins, 10 over what the expectation
season.
is.
Yeah, I just.
But
it
no, not
feels
really.
hard to
Most
call
like-
them a a bounce back team maybe, or
comeback player of the team,
or
comeback team of the year.
or like the NFL 7 new teams that miss that will make. I get all that, but to me a breakout team has to be someone that hadn't gotten there yet, or
Yeah.
it's been longer. I just felt like I almost took it as an insult.
That's fair.
Braves got to get a starter. You know who it's going to be. You know who we're going to end up with.
Who?
You guys, you should know. You're both very familiar with him. Murph will love it because he'll eat a ton of innings and throw to a 4 ERA.
Chris Bassett.
Yeah, Bassett.
There you go. Jinx.
Yeah, it looks like that's who ultimately we're going to settle with. So just a great job by AA to attack that need that you said was the
I
biggest.
like the fact that I read the Mets are still monitoring Framber. Market's
I
not
thought we were-
developing,
yeah,
QO, whatever.
The Braves are interested there too, but I don't
slide in
trust
and steal him for a
It's
year.
what Stearns has done.
Yeah.
It seems like with the offseason with them, it was moving on from Nimmo.
Yeah.
The no trade clause he had and the number of years they
Well-
thought they weren't going to be able to move him.
Sherman wrote an interesting
Yeah,
article.
he had a really good
Yeah,
article.
and he gets good information. And
It's like one where he puts it all together kind of from the offseason.
they kind of went hard after Schwarber.
Yeah.
And
they viewed
they
him as
thought
a DH.
they were going to get Pete back because they didn't think anybody would go 5. And they had already talked to Pete about DHing 5 of 7.
Yeah,
Did I read
5 of
that?
7 days, and Pete agreed to it.
And Pete was
'cause-
cool with it.
Well, because he didn't know where the contract might come
Yeah,
from.
the money's yeah. And then the Orioles came through and
with the 5 years.
yeah, and so look, I know we'll see how it all turns out. It'll be fascinating.
Well, the Mets
study.
have certainly flipped. Forget the perception; that doesn't matter. They've flipped their potential in the last week or two. They're
they
a
had
lot
to,
better
yeah.
than before they did this. And if they get Valdez, that would be terrible.
Yeah, I don't think they will, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying
the Braves have been linked to him too. I'm really sick of my team not getting a front, not getting anyone. And and again, this isn't my opinion anymore. When your GM says at the winter meetings, your number one priority is to get starting pitching, and you don't get a single starting pitcher, you failed massively.
All right, boys, you ready for a pop quiz?
Yeah.
We've kind of played. We're playing Super Bowl stuff here. We
Okay.
did. What did we do? We did Super Bowl and
MVP and World Series MVP.
World Series MVP. Did you know any of those? You
I
don't know
didn't.
where those
I
guys
would
go
have
to
guessed.
school.
I would have guessed the Hurricanes. Yeah, I was thinking because
Yeah.
World Series MVP, you could be high school, you could be Latin American.
Yeah, this one's worse. So this should
Okay.
be fun.
What's the category again?
Schools. This category is schools that produce both a Super Bowl winning quarterback, which you know all those, and a Best Actor Actress Oscar winner.
Okay.
All right.
How many are there?
There are. Well, that's a good question. I'll stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I literally have
And
to.
I will tell you this. Right, I'll give you one clue.
Okay, what did they produce?
Either USC with Sam Darnold or UNC will join the list this year. USC's Oscar winners, John Wayne and Forrest Whitaker. UNC's Oscar winner, Louise Fletcher from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I believe. Nurse Ratched, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, what are we looking for? What are the
Oscar winner
and
a Super Bowl winning quarterback combo? 5 other schools.
All right, Stanford,
Jim Plunkett, John Elway, and Reese Witherspoon. Stanford.
What
did she win an Oscar in?
I don't know, but I to be honest with you, I thought Reese Witherspoon went to Tennessee.
Isn't she from Tennessee?
I thought she went to Tennessee, and then I thought that Jodie Foster went to Stanford. That's why I said Stanford. I'm just being real here. All right, let's go with let's go with some schools that have a lot of Super
one
Bowl
obvious
VPs.
one.
Michigan.
Oh. Where do the actors
UCLA?
and Thank you.
UCLA.
Oh, I thought we already eliminated them.
No.
You said.
USC or UNC.
Oh, yeah.
UCLA has
yeah.
Troy Aikman,
Yeah.
Super Bowl winning quarterback, and then Helen Hunt and Nicolas Cage.
I
The
thought
Bruins for a short period
And
of time.
I thought Gene Hackman was UCLA. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
All right. Super Bowl MVPs, huh?
Mhm.
This is where you don't. Yeah.
One local.
University of Florida.
Nope.
Oh, more local.
No.
Oh, okay.
FSU.
FSU.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they? Who's the Super Bowl winning quarterback? You should know this. Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
Brad Johnson.
Thank you,
Brad
E.
Johnson.
Brad Johnson.
I do know that one.
And then, of
Way
course,
too quick giving that answer.
the beautiful Faye Dunaway.
Oh.
Did you not know Faye Dunaway went to FSU?
To be honest with you,
I think she went to both Florida.
I was going to say, if you asked me Faye Dunaway, I would have said Florida. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she went to Florida at some point.
I think she went to both.
All right. How many are left?
We have 2 left.
Okay.
You'll never get them.
Oh, wait, they're smaller schools?
Well, you're never going to get this Big Ten school.
Okay.
And the other one's out on the coast.
Purdue.
Nope.
All right. Iowa.
Nope.
Minnesota.
Nope. Land of Cheese.
Wisconsin won a...
Yeah, Frederick March, your favorite actor.
Never heard
Frederick March. And then...
Russell.
And then out west, another one out west on the coast.
Like Santa Barbara, one of those type.
No, it's a Big Ten school.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's an ACC school.
Cal.
Aaron. And Gregory Peck.
Gregory Peck.
Yeah, Gregory Peck. So there you have it.
Well, there you go. Now we are just so up to date on
Just having some fun.
college
Why not?
World Series. I can't even keep up with all the various categories.
Super Bowl
It's
winners.
terrific.
Murph, you just went through Hall of Fame hell. Can you relate with what Bill Belichick's going through?
Not in the slightest. Not even a
What do you
little
mean?
bit. That one was wild when that came across the feed.
Yeah.
And how they would be able to justify to themselves.
Yeah,
to-
you can't.
If you're going to do it, you can't let him get to this final vote. I feel like you got to keep him out of this final because you start them off in the one room, the group, and then they get into the last 20.
It's there is a problem with the voting structure, and they're keeping out coaches. And what I don't like is it just affects our guy Tom.
Yeah,
because now he falls down another year because I got to wait because they only take one. They have a rule, only one coach.
See, I think if you get enough votes, you should get in.
Yeah, Hall of Fame is Hall of Fame, man.
Because when it's 40, right?
Tom Coughlin's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer, obviously. I mean, it's ridiculous. And so, and Jeff has pointed out, they were putting in Cower and
Dungy. Don't even deserve to be in.
Guys with,
got your feelings for a period of time. It's again, what I hate most about it's more understandable when agenda plays into either consumer or political stories and those highbrow, news reporters that think they're fancier and smarter than you are, so their opinion is naturally more value. You guys are sports reporters. Don't forget it. You're not setting social standards. You're not recreating moral codes. Just give us the sports side of it, you obtuse, holier-than-thou jerks. That's the biggest jackassery of my lifetime in organized. It's the biggest jackassery in voting I've ever seen in my life.
It's fair.
In any context.
It's worse than
from
Bonds,
a kindergarten
Clemens,
vote to
Pete
a
Rose,
presidential vote. I've never seen such jackassery in my existence. And I really believe
Pete at least had a reason.
Well, they gambled against the game. You could forever go to your grave backing that,
feeling righteous.
But This is so bad. Again, Daniel, I said this and I mean it. If I'm the Hall of Fame, I'm emergency meeting this morning and I'm putting out a press release this afternoon. Due to an oversight, obviously we got a hole in our voting.
He's in.
But somehow the
You
greatest,
know it. We know it.
we all know
Everybody
it.
knows.
We're the Hall of Fame. We're going to overstep for the first and only time in our existence and tell our voters, go back in the room.
Yeah.
I'm the judge. You're the jury. No, I'm not accepting this one. Go back in there and talk this out and make sure. I want, and at least among yourselves, show your hands. Because you got to vote. You got to strong arm the rest of them into. This is a black eye for the Hall.
It looked bad.
It's a black
across
eye.
when
And
it
if I'm
came
the
across
Hall, I
feed.
step
It
over
was-
my voters and say, no, we're putting him in.
LeBron James is weighed in.
You can come up. You can come up with a way.
They all
come
did.
up with a way.
Yeah, everybody. It's just basically saying it's egregious.
Mahomes did. LeBron
all
did.
of them.
All the guys who voted for him, then, like I said, they eat their own. It wasn't me.
Right. You're
Wasn't me.
If you go survey all of them, they all voted for him.
Don't hold me accountable.
There's going to be 41. It wasn't me, so we're going to wonder why he didn't get in.
Right, 47. I'll take the over on that. Twitter doesn't agree on anything. It's devised to accentuate disagreement, and you can't find a hating block small enough to show up in this. And I'll tell you what else they did. It's a very good point. Somebody made it on the text line. They have now taken a guy because they don't like him, and they've turned him into popular and spoken for with guys who normally fans who didn't like him to begin with. Now support him thanks to you guys and you stepped out of line. This is not within your intellectual freedom as a voter. I don't know where these voters in all sports are getting this intellectual freedom that steps way beyond what we're asking them to do. Way beyond.
Yep.
Phone the friends, call the neighbors. It's time. We'll do it when we come back. Murph will be a part of it. It's the joke of the day.
Oh, it's time.
Next.
Joke.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The votes are in for the Folio Weekly Best of Jacks Awards. The award for Best Sports Radio Show goes to
Helmets and Heels.
the winner for Best Radio Sports Anchor is
Dan Hicken.
Hear them every day on 1010XL.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Blue. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, you want to know one big reason why I've survived 40-plus years on local TV? It ain't my good looks, but it's my good-looking suits, shirts, and ties. That's Oceanside Cleaners, man. The very best, the creme de la creme, the major leagues. They dominate the industry. They make it so easy. Free pickup and delivery at your home or business. They deliver text reminders. They save you time. You can always use their service kiosk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in Ponte Vedra and on Southside Boulevard. Michael P. Harris's family doing this forever, 35 years. It's a source of pride for them. It means stability, success. They know how to clean. They say, by the way, if it's got fabric, they can clean it. They clean my outdoor cushions. If you work at Mayo or doctor's office lab coats, they can clean those. They do it all. And there's 3 locations now, of course, one in St. Augustine, brand new. Jacksonville off Southside Boulevard and Ponte Vedra as well. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care.
Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, congratulating our Scholar Athlete of the Week, Annie Craig Charnley, senior basketball player at Wilson High. Annie is the co-president of the National Honor Society and is on the AB Honor Roll and the AP Scholar Award.
A new year is the perfect time to finally get organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to home offices, entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and more. Beautiful, functional storage for any space, lifestyle, and budget. Start the new year strong with 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free in-home consultation. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
Hacker here, and I'll admit something I don't love admitting. At some point, you just kind of get used to being overweight. Not happy about it, just used to it. Like, yeah, this is me now. That was my mindset. I tried stuff, took the meds, cut carbs, all of it. And when none of it really worked, I remember thinking, all right, I guess I'm just going to have to live with this. And that sucks. I didn't like saying it out loud, but that's where I was. When I finally started Awaken 182 years ago, I wasn't fired up. I was skeptical. I just didn't want to feel stuck anymore. Then 4 weeks went by where we are right now in the new year, and I was down 35 pounds in a month. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't broken. I just needed the right plan for me. That's what Awaken 180 gave me. That's what they'll give to you. Look, there is no magic pill that lasts. There is no healthy diet giving the results I got. There is simply Awaken 180. And you can talk with them today. Go online, awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, you got some big milestones coming up in the new year, like getting engaged, celebrating a big anniversary. Beards Diamonds is ready to rock and roll after a record-breaking year in 2025. That's right, I said it. Beards Diamonds fully stocked for the new year. Massive selection of exquisite diamonds, designer rings, all the latest fashion jewelry. They have the highest possible standards, full transparency, price integrity, uncompromising quality. At Beards, their non-commissioned experts are there to help you, to guide you, to show you all your options, to show you how to maximize your budget. No pressure, no games, no nonsense. And remember, most importantly, Beards locally owned. They'll say hi to the Lupos when you go in there. They've been doing this for 4 decades. Not part of some big Wall Street conglomerate like those other jewelers at the town center. Beards run circles around them. They're accountable, not to Wall Street, but to you, the folks of Jacksonville. So for that memorable moment in 2026, just know this. Get to Beards and they'll hook you up. Beards Diamond, shop local, shop Beards at the St. John's Town Center.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right
If your home doesn't have a fireplace, CSS can install a beautiful electric or gas fireplace from Heat & Glow with no major remodel required. See their showroom or CSSOutdoor.com for a free estimate. CSS, you dream it, we build it.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Wants to know.
Yeah, what's that? I saw a movie on Netflix, Relay. I thought it was good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a fixer company
know
where
that.
if you want to it's one of those where if you're a whistleblower and then it's a service that once you whistleblow, leads you through the process. But it was good. It had some good twist in it.
The joke of the day has become so popular that the sales team comes down.
They want to sell it now?
Hangs out. No.
You need to do that on your own. Don't give that one to them.
Yeah.
We'll turn it over to brought to you by the Laugh Factory.
Sales team comes down just to listen. Everybody needs a good laugh.
Giggles. Remember the comedy clubs back in the day? They'd be called stuff like that.
Yeah.
Giggles.
So you ready for today's joke of the day?
No, but go ahead. Yeah.
They've been raunchy at times.
Yeah.
A little raunchy.
Yeah.
They've been funny. They've tickled the twine.
Tickled the something.
E?
Tickled the
Are you
cockles.
prepared?
We got music now.
Joke of the day
This
music.
is good joke of the day music. I like this.
All right, here we
Perfect.
go.
Good. E, did you choose this or did he give it to you?
Oh, I just picked it.
Good for you. Good choice.
Here we go. A frog walks into a bank.
It's not Luda, right?
It's not Luda. Frog walks into a bank, asks the teller for a loan. When he gets to the teller line, he walks up to the lady with the name tag. It says Patricia Whack. He says, "Hello, ma'am. I'd like a loan for $50,000. She says, "You're a frog." Why, thank you for noticing. I am a frog indeed. She said, what do you need $50,000 for? He said, I'd like to go on vacation. Still baffled, Ms. Wack asked him, how would you even pay it back? He said, my father's Mick Jagger. She says, well, do you have any collateral? Reaches into a pocket, he pulls out a tiny figurine and puts it on the counter. Well, Ms. Wack picks it up and says, what is this? Frog says, it's an elephant. She says, I don't know if I can do this. I got to go talk to my manager. She goes into her manager's office and tells him the entire story. She shows him the elephant and says, what am I supposed to do with this? What is this? Boss stared at her for a moment, put his hands together and said, it's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
That might.
Thank you.
I might prefer the
rake,
the one that Mrs. P sent to send to you.
Go ahead and say it.
2 potatoes are standing on a street corner. How can you tell which potato is the prostitute? Because she has a shirt that says Idaho.
Kaboom! Joke of the day.
Dueling jokes of the day between Dan and Mrs. P. Apparently, I don't know where this came from. I blame you for this. I don't know. I mean, we forward each other stuff, but not like joke of the day, dad joke kind of stuff. Congratulations, you infiltrated my marriage.
Yeah, Senior Bowl's going on this week. That's a big week for a lot of dudes. It's so funny though. You can honestly, you have all these would-be scouts, and they're all doing their job. They're covering the Senior Bowl, winners and losers. And I just saw one that stood out to me. It said it was like studs and duds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of the duds were Florida guys, so I noticed it. It was Slaughter and Caleb Banks. So this guy was implying they had a bad practice. Then on this other piece of video, I'm looking.
Slaughter has fallen way from where he was last year at this
Former
time.
Gator Caleb Banks with a would-be sack on the first day of the Senior Bowl. And it shows him blowing up 2 guys getting through to the quarterback. So which is it? I mean, was he a good or not? I mean, again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Do you think Tony is listening to the program by now?
Tony
Pacelli?
Pacelli?
Yeah. I know he listens to most of the shows he's listening. I've done the heavy lifting for him, Dan. I know you're the road scout. Call me the from my couch TV scout.
Okay.
I found our 3rd round pick last night.
One of 3 third-round picks.
Yeah, I found him.
Okay.
Like one of the 3rd rounders is put to bed. We can not worry about that position and just hope that nobody like me saw him on television and drafts him in round 2.
Talk to me.
But his name is Mason Reiger.
Mason Reiger.
Yeah, he's an edge rushing linebacker from Wisconsin, which has got a real good DNA when it comes to producing NFL defenders. And he was the Shrine Bowl MVP last night.
J.J. Watt.
He had 3 sacks. 3 sacks in the Shrine Bowl last night.
Wow.
He blew up Shrine Bowl practices. Going into the Shrine Bowl, he had been considered an undrafted free agent level, maybe day 3. So I'm going to use one of my 3rd rounders, and I'm going to go with Mason Reiger. Jimmy Gladstone, you're welcome. Just pull the plug on that one. That's one of our picks. And then
Mason was a Louisville Cardinal for 3 years.
Okay.
Had 2, 1, and 5 sacks. And then this year for Whiskey, he had 5 sacks and 6 tackles for loss.
Just kind of under the radar.
6'4", 230 pounds. Probably got to put a little weight on.
Yeah. Those Wisconsin guys, though, for real, right? You got that Vaughn, the linebacker, both the Watt brothers.
Yeah.
Is it Heiberg? What's the kid for Heibig? What's his name for Pittsburgh? The linebacker, real good player.
Oh, is he from?
Yeah, he's Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay.
And, of course, Leon Jacobs. Terrific pick from Wisconsin for the Jags back in the day.
What about Don Davey?
At least for Derrick Henry it was.
Don Davey, shout out.
Yeah. Don Davey was a good player, though. Leon Jacobs got stiff-armed about 8 feet in the air up in Nashville.
Rondane. Now,
Rondane, yeah.
All the front offices are there, right? Is that like general managers?
At the not all of them. At the
Okay.
Senior Bowl. The Shrine, that's like your West Coast scouts. Go check that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw last year, at least from the guy who was covering the Shrine Bowl and who was giving you guys
How many
to look
made
out.
it?
Well, the Krosky Merritt was the best of the Shrine Bowlers last year.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that's
he
pretty good.
emerged out of there, right?
Yeah.
And there were a couple others who were starters in the
It
league.
feels like it's got a little bit of like a GM meeting sort of feel to it in baseball.
It
where
does.
they
It
come
definitely a
together,
convention.
You're
If
going
you-
to talk to other organizations and kind of set your.
They go to
off-season.
the Senior Bowl. It's there's a lot of combine. They if you're not the staff who has teams, one thing about the Senior Bowl, NFL staffs have 2 of the teams.
Okay.
Or at
yes.
least they used to. They may have changed
Right,
that. but
coaches.
Coach, your
Yeah.
staff is coaching one squad and the other. But no, by midweek, buddy, the work's done and it's just all about being down there in Mobile and what's the name of the main drag there in Mobile?
Tennessee Street.
Yeah, he doesn't know the name of it. I was going to say Beale Street. I think that's New Orleans,
That's
isn't it?
Memphis.
Memphis, yeah. But yeah, they just party, drink until 3 a.m, and yeah.
I'm looking at the
Convention.
best Wisconsin players of all time in the NFL.
They're mostly recent, I bet.
They have a ton of players in the NFL.
Right now, and a lot
Taylor?
of linemen,
linemen.
and defensive players, man. Wisconsin's a good pond.
Altoon.
Yeah.
Troy Vincent.
Okay.
This ad will close in 3 seconds.
Chris Chambers.
Russell Wilson, obviously, if you want to claim him. Although he only did a year.
But still, graduated there.
Who else we got here?
Jonathan Taylor.
J.J. Watt, obviously.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
Joe Thomas.
Yeah. One of those corners. There's
Hall of Famer.
There was
Alan, the horse, Amici. Do you know who Alan Amici is?
I don't.
Alan Amici scored for
the NFL's greatest game.
The NFL's greatest game, Giants-Colts.
It was like a double OT, wasn't it? Or OT?
Speaking of other great ones, have you ever heard of this guy, Murph? Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch.
No.
I didn't know he was Wisconsin. I would have guessed Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both the Watt brothers, J.J. Watt.
Sure.
And T.J. Watt. And
a
the
lot
other
of great players, man.
And yeah, a lot of good players from Wisconsin. So yeah, I found the third rounder. You're welcome. I got him in the Shrine Bowl. His name is Mason Riger. I'm sure the luncher right now is ecstatic.
Yeah.
He's happy with me right now promoting Wisconsin.
Took some work off his plate.
Yeah. Andy King.
Yes.
The great Wisconsin player.
Not quite to this level, but sure.
Ripon College.
Ripon College remembers.
Yeah.
Still waiting on Hall of Fame weekend, but when it comes up, we'll
be there.
We'll be there. You're damn right we will. Murphy, you like the cold weather? You like the cold snap?
I do.
You
I
do.
Like it. I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Have you guys seen this video? That winter weather just went belt to America, didn't it? I mean, what a storm that was for 3 days. Have you seen these videos of where it's like 20 below zero, and they'll go outside with a pitcher of water, and throw it up in the air, and before it lands, it's an icicle?
Seriously?
Yes, unless it's AI.
I saw a better one. Macaroni pasta.
Okay.
And they took a fork and they lifted it up in the air and it all froze.
Yeah.
The
is
fork's,
that cold?
Like, not on
I
anything.
wonder if we're getting duped. Like, I hate to be that.
Not on that one, but maybe on
because of your. I mean, you'd think if it were that cold, you wouldn't be like your face would freeze.
Perspiration would end up.
But yeah, I've seen this one where somebody will take a wet pair of pants out of the washer and they'll do this and they'll throw it outside and it's just stiff like a 2x4.
Murph, did you hear our money making scheme this morning?
Which one?
The flamethrower?
Yes, I did hear that.
What do you think?
I think some trees.
You want to get
probably
back?
go
You want to
down.
get behind that?
I think we'll need to
Or
do
are you
some
gonna take a
serious
pass on that?
liability insurance, but I'm not opposed to it.
I did get this text. My brother-in-law in Pennsylvania literally just bought one a couple days ago before this big snowstorm to clear out all his stuff. Said what took 5 hours took 20 minutes. I'm telling you,
They say the downside is
as long as we don't get with the gummies or anything like that before we go to work. Because sometimes he'll go.
It's
hey,
hard to
Hick.
build the brand through him, isn't it?
Yeah, Hick, check
right. Hey, dang, bro.
Hey, Hick, check this out. The tree's on fire.
I'm told by some, the more science-based text liners, that the reason this isn't a more widespread, is that when you shovel your snow, you clear the snow.
Yes.
And when you flame throw it, it melts. But if it's super cold, it freezes right back as an inch layer of ice.
A little black ice on
so
your
so
your
just be
driveway.
careful. I don't want any lawsuits for you guys.
I know this. When I was a kid in New York and we lived up the mountain, and so our driveway went top to bottom, one street to another, and that sucker would, it's great to sled on.
Yeah.
But when it snowed, sometimes you'd have to shovel the snow.
I had to shovel.
But then there'd be a layer of ice underneath it.
Yeah.
You have to get out the
Yeah.
ice chipper.
Yeah.
Oh, and chisel it.
Yeah, you listen. I know here that
brutal.
Here's the thing. It's harder being a kid up north especially back in the day where parents still made you do chores. I don't know if parents today make kids do that, but back in the day we had to do
make your kids do chores.
Not really.
Yeah,
Not really. Homework.
Yeah, back in the
We do a
day,
little bit of-
we did both.
trash out.
Yeah, this is crazy. We did homework and chores, but your northern chore would include having to shovel the driveway.
Oh yeah,
it's a big disadvantage. No wonder it's a big because you still, by the way, have to mow the yard in the summer.
Oh yeah.
So you got the in Florida, if you're in the South, you don't have to mow the yard for a large portion of time.
Yeah.
You got 3 or 4 months here. There's no up there, buddy. And snow shoveling is no funny. It doesn't look like much, but when your driveway just got covered, you got a 2-car driveway and it just got covered with 13 inches of snow. It sucks.
When I went up to boot camp up in Cape May, New Jersey, we had the blizzard. We were considered the blizzard company. And that was one of our punishments. It's out there to shovel.
Yeah,
the snow.
it's no fun.
No
bro.
bueno.
Yeah, no fun.
Yeah, my old man with his lawn maintenance company loved this time
Oh,
of year. 'Cause like
yeah,
you said, not
yeah,
like
yeah.
it wasn't
Right,
growing,
and you
it
still
was shorter
charge. You still
weeks.
get to charge.
You get to kind of catch your breath
Yeah,
for
you
what's
should.
coming.
Shout out 904. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling with Daniel Murphy in the house, the Murphy Power Hour.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Get more Jaguars coverage from Jacksonville's sports superstation.
Safety's got to grab. There's always a hole if you don't pressure the QB.
1010XL.
Buying a diamond, wedding band, or piece of fashion jewelry in Jacksonville? You have two choices. You can go to locally owned Beard's Diamonds, or you can go to one of those mega national chain jewelry stores. The national chains are pretty much all the same. In fact, did you know that some of them are owned by the same conglomerate? Yes, the same Wall Street company owns all the big names. So if you're looking for extreme value with genuine personal attention, come experience the Beard's Diamond difference. At Beard's, our diamonds come straight from the source. We hand select each one for maximum brilliance. We don't have to apply corporate markups and tack on salespeople commissions, so we beat the chains on price every single day. Beards has the strongest warranties, not gotcha clauses in fine print. Beards has all the top designers, including Tacori and Viraggio. Beards doesn't have out-of-state regional managers calling about sales quotas. We are all local, family-owned with total freedom to do what's right for our customers. Beards Diamonds, all the selection, quality, value, and service you want from local people, accountable only to you. Beards in the St. John's Town Center.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, gang, Hickett here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, go to Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com. Listen, Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, they're there to take care of you. Dr. Fader do the Mohs surgery. They want you to protect your skin from the sun. And I know it's winter. I know it's cold. When that sun shines in the Sunshine State, man, take precautions. Take precautions. Floppy hats, protect those ears. Long sleeve dry fits, whatever it takes. And they want to remind you, if something does show up, then you go see them. And don't wait. Go to beachesdermatology.com to make your appointment. I go to the one off Solana Road, but there are other locations that will serve you well. So make sure you take care of it. Don't let it linger. For all your skincare needs and skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
From the tee to the green and everywhere in between. Join Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros for Brunch with the Tour. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation, Tuesday morning at 8:30 on Jacksonville's Golf Station, 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks, and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Low mortgage rates are back. Listen, Loan Pronto has fixed rate mortgages with APRs as low as 4.89%. It's the lowest in years. Hey, gang, Prosser here. Smart homeowners are taking advantage of this while they can. If you got stuck in a 6% loan, you can lower your payment big time, or you can keep your primary mortgage intact, get cash out. Equity with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loans. One homeowner just got $250,000 out of their home. They paid off all their credit cards, some car loans, and cut their monthly expense by $2,000. Call now. See what option works best for you, but don't miss this big rate drop of 2026. Ask about new home loans, VA loans, full cash out refis, or their famous rapid equity loan. You can close in less than 2 weeks. You may be able to skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call 904-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com. No hard credit pull. 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers.
Visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. Travis Hunter entered the offseason healthier than last year, and with Jacoby Myers aboard, the Jaguars can better manage his two-way workload. 5 Gator starters hit the 101st East-West Shrine Bowl Tuesday, becoming the 48th through 50th Gators to play in the nation's longest-running all-star game, benefiting Shriners children. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:09, it's 38 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock hour is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
I don't know how it just gleamed on like that sucker fish that swims on top of a great white, but that nasty time dude, he seems to be a big fan of the program.
Yeah, he is.
What is that from? Coming to America?
No, that's from Friday.
Friday.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Friday.
All right. Because Murph is the absolute worst at keeping us up to date on anything, what do you got going in spring training? I mean, are you going in any halls of fame? Are you going to be doing play-by-play for MLB Network?
He does have news.
I know.
I got two
you
games.
do? Okay,
I'm
what do you got?
doing, I think the 25th and 26th of February.
Okay.
So I guess we're breaking.
Is that
news here.
SNY? Is that what we do?
down in spring training. So since Gary Cohen, he does Seton Hall games too. Since they're playing so well this year and look like to be a tournament team, he's going to knock his games out early.
It could be you and what? Evan Washburn? Who do you do it with?
Me and, no, he'll be there. It'll be me and Gary.
Okay.
Doing the games, 24th and 25th, because usually he'll do his at the end of spring training.
Oh, so he's doing.
This is February.
Oh, he's doing it because he'll be going later. I got you.
So in March he'll be doing.
Who is the Mets sideline guy? He reminds me of Washburn. It's not him, is it?
Yeah.
Are they similar? You can see how I could. No, seem like the same dude to me.
Burkhart kind of reminds me more of Washburn.
Okay.
And Burkhart cut his teeth, who's now the #1 guy at Fox, but he was.
I remember him.
Gelbs before Gelbs.
Yeah, I remember that. I had a.
But also, ask him what else he's doing during the regular season.
Well, I thought he answered. I asked him everything.
You're not allowed to say that?
No, they asked if I wanted to do up to 20 games, and we're still trying to see like which ones,
He's doing more.
This is how changing of the guards occur. You understand that, right? You go into it's just like being a ball player again. You get your call up in September, you get 20 ABs.
Nervous.
Yeah, you go 16 for 20, you won't be nervous.
So what number am I going to wear in
no,
spring
what you
training
need
this year?
yeah, what you need to do. No, you just need to go do you. Be your little nutty professor. It'll work fine. You're great here. They love you. The Googans love you.
I do like talking.
It'll come across. It comes across.
He loves the ball.
It comes across.
Which, by the way, we got to figure out how we're going to parlay this into a New York trip when Murph's up there.
That's fair.
Maybe some free tickets.
Yeah, Braves game. We'll do
He'll
it.
set us up.
Maybe we take the wives. I can actually go to New York that way.
Don't start. You got to do it. Got to do it.
I'll do it.
All right. He's going next week.
It's not me anymore.
This week. Right.
This week.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Have fun.
I'm hurt. Well, I made a total transition of I need to being never fulfilling I need to guy about 10 years ago. I've been much better.
Much better.
So if I say we should go to New York, it means I'm willing to go to New York.
All right.
Okay. Anywho. Well, I had a so you got 20 games coming up this year.
I don't know. Not quite 20.
So will you be replacing Hernandez or Darling? Who will he be
Just
replacing?
depends who's off.
Okay.
Darling does
No, I'm saying when they make the move official, when he does 120
he's
games.
72. I mean,
Is he that old?
Yeah.
I know, and I don't think of it that way because
Wow.
I think of Max
Yeah.
as,
We love him.
from
Yeah.
10, 15 years
Wow,
ago.
72. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have an evil plan.
Send it.
Yeah. I'm not an evil person. It's like a entertainment level evil plan. About sports. Ooh, an evil plan.
When you said that smile on your face.
It is. And I can't. I don't, if I told him on the air yesterday, it doesn't matter. I've got a bona fide, perhaps future front office member himself in Daniel Murphy. But I have this evil plan. Hicks kid, the boy king, Brooks Palooza, is working for the UF baseball program, and so I could see him getting into the baseball. I know he's got an internship with the Tampa Bay Rays. He's going to get his feet wet there. He's a smart kid. He's sharp. He loves baseball. I can see him working hard and being the Grant Udinsky of front office types. And here in about 2031. When Alex Anthopoulos steps down, they announced the hiring of the Boy King as the Braves GM.
Yes.
Oh, what about that?
Years.
In his last 7 years, he'd have to be a Braves fan. Oh, no.
He might turn it down.
I don't think he would. That'd be foolishness.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
no.
It'd be
Would
foolishness.
Why the Boy King is with the Rays this summer? You think he could put in a good word for Jacksonville if they end up having to leave Tampa down there?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Do we have a facility that they would be willing to play in?
Who here?
No, we'd have
Not
to
yet.
build
We'd
one.
build one.
Is that even in the works? Has that even been discussed?
but-
No, but I don't. So I was talking to Hick about.
Are you talking
this.
about a full, like a permanent move to Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if they leave, they said if they leave Tampa, they're going to Orlando.
Yeah.
I mean, Orlando's been about
But that's
fully mined by
temporary.
Walt Disney. No, I wouldn't be temporary if they went
No,
to
no.
Orlando.
I thought you
That
said
would
the
be
Rays are
more-
building the big new
Well, they
beautiful
are.
That's
Tampa
the
park.
idea right
That's the
now.
plan.
Down at, like,
Where
what is
are
that,
we? We've
the-
gotten the votes, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think they got approved.
looks
to
good for them to be in
negotiate. I think
Tampa.
they're going to stay there.
I think our owner, though, would consider leaving Tampa if he can't get a stadium deal. He has to get a stadium deal.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I would hope he wouldn't
down
go
there
to
at
Orlando.
Hillsborough
Although
College.
Orlando makes sense, but I think I wonder if what would you build a new stadium at? 38,000, 36,000? What do they build them at?
there's some smaller than that, aren't there?
I don't
Or
think
no?
so. More smaller than 36.
It's the suites. It's the
Yeah, the
amenities.
high-end,
It's the high end that they want.
experience.
I would say this. This would be my idea, and this is just pipe dream, and it's too late now. And I was talking to Murph about it last night a little bit, listen. Your first thought is, and that's what you thought. I said, well, do baseball, football at the same place in Jacksonville. You cut costs, and
They don't do that much anymore.
nobody does it. Everybody wants
Is
their
there
own.
a single stadium that does it anymore? Not many.
Probably. Let's think about it for a second. But if my point is this, the way architecture is and this HOK firms, the way they design stuff, I guarantee you they could make it football and then baseball.
Yeah.
Not like the old days where you're playing
On the infield.
Yeah,
clay.
in the clay and all
And
that.
they'd be able
football
to
in
get
the
like
clay.
the locker rooms,
Yeah.
right as well too.
They could
and
probably
they'd be able to
they could
keep
probably
them
do 4
updated.
locker rooms.
Yeah,
there.
that's what.
Baseball side,
Mhm.
football side. I mean, so and instead of it costing, and I forget what the stadium cost, but say if it was $1 billion instead of doing 2 $1 billions, do one for $1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Same cost.
Yeah, my thought was like, I don't think the Rays are not leaving the state of Florida. I get the sense
Right.
that was part of the purchase price. It was
Mhm.
like you're not leaving the state. They'll have 2 teams here, and Orlando is like it's been about fully mined by Walt Disney.
I would
down
say
there.
this though, Orlando. First and foremost, I'd love to get baseball here in Jacksonville. I'd go to 50 games a year. I bet. I mean, that's a fun, easy watch. But Orlando makes a lot of sense. And I would say this: if Jacksonville doesn't get it, Orlando is a big upgrade as a baseball fan over Tampa because it's only 2 hours away. I don't go to any games. I mean, Tampa's been there how many years now? 30, close to it.
What was it? 95.
Yeah, something
around there.
Yeah. Or did they come 98?
I don't know.
Well, either way, it's been
Yeah.
almost 30 years. I've been to. How many times have you been to Rays games?
3 times.
Yeah, I've been 2 or 3 times.
Saw the Mets there and saw.
Yeah, I saw the Braves
Red
there.
Sox.
I've
One
only.
of the times I went down because I wanted to interview Papelbon.
I think I've.
Gotta get him.
I think I've only been to 3. I think I've only been to 3. I took the boys there when they were little, and then we went down to the Rays Stadium just a couple of years ago as adults and got a BROB and stayed for the whole weekend. But
I don't mind
BRBO.
it, but
The Trop.
it's a different
The
world.
Trop.
Like I will probably go more as I work less.
I
But
thought
when you're full working, it's hard.
it's worthy of every insult that it takes as a stadium, though. It's awful.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way.
Here's why I felt it.
Uh-huh.
Because it is not because they get such small crowds for 90% of their games.
Mhm.
You get a game like the Braves in there that is a full house, and it's just it's not enough room. It's way too to walk through the hallways in most major league stadiums. You're fine there. It was
Okay.
just.
I've heard they've done.
ridiculous.
I've heard that they've done a few things. Obviously, they had to get it back up and running again, and they're going to be. Look, the goal is to be playing in a new stadium by like 29.
Yeah, they want out and probably
So-
need out because that
but-
thing was a bucket.
It was, but they
Taken
put
in water.
Well, it was destroyed.
Yes.
but they've redone it
Mhm.
and they've repurposed like I think the upper deck to more of like a party kind of food.
Oh, okay,
and-
so they
yeah.
made some adjustments.
Yeah,
there
so
and
there'll be
there as
some
well,
things
too.
that are different, I think, coming up this year. Speaking of money and baseball, I have this list, and I was talking to Murph about this. This goes along the lines of Murph's beef with baseball, where you have to be open-minded in the respect of, because we're all frustrated with the Dodgers and some with the Mets for that. I mean, the teams that spend all the money. Okay, so like for example, the Mets, 90% of their payroll revenue Is it? Am I saying this right, Murph?
Yeah, so the 2024 revenue,
Right.
they put 90% of it back into
back
MLB
into their
payroll and tax.
team.
Yeah.
Right.
The
90%.
on-field club.
The Dodgers 73%. Toronto 71%. Okay, when Miami is putting 27% and the White Sox are putting 31%, that's not good
Yeah,
enough.
but I
see what I'm
think
saying?
I don't think it's straight math though. Would you be? I would be more willing to reinvest 70%. I'll just make it easy of $100 than I am 26% of $8.
Okay, well,
so that's a part of it. So
Okay.
you can give them more credit for giving away more money, and they still made 10 times the profit of the other team.
Well, 2024 revenue 444 for the Mets. 2025 payroll plus tax 400 million. Right? That's a difference of 44 million.
Okay.
Miami Marlins 317 million and 86 million.
Okay.
It's a lot more than 40 million.
For sure.
So
yeah, that's an example of a mistake. I feel
That's all I'm
like the
saying.
Pirates and the Rays and some of those others didn't have a big number to begin with.
how in the hell do the Dodgers have a $752 million
No,
revenue?
yeah, well, the
Shohei
international
jerseys?
rights.
Yeah, it's like it's
And the
worldwide.
TV deal?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, some of it, like there are more expenses than just the MLB
Yes,
payroll
and that's
as well
fair.
too.
Yeah.
And
I did see this. This is, it's real easy, and this is why it's unsustainable for baseball to keep up with the Dodgers. But never mind all the money and the free agents and just buying whatever you want. I don't care. Nothing's off limits. What do you want? You want to? I'll get you this pitcher, and you want his wife too. Okay, I'll take care of that. No, not only that, but the top 100 prospects, MLB.com. Guess who has 7?
the Charlie
The Dodgers
So they're
have
good at-
7 top 100 prospects.
So they're good at player development. and
Well, we'll
acquisition.
see. We'll never know. Whoever those 7 are will be gone for the $1 trillion player they need to keep winning.
All right, just another one real quick. Dodgers revenue 752, payroll 549, 73% of revenue, profit 203. Cleveland revenue 336, payroll 132, 39% of revenue, profit 204.
Well,
They're
So
doing
it's the
well.
same thing.
Guardians are doing well.
So,
But they're not. But if they'd have spent like the Dodgers, they would.
maybe
they
they
wouldn't have
would.
profit.
we never
need
know.
to find. We need to find a percentage of your revenues that need to be reinvested and back into the on-field
fair.
product.
All right.
That's what
A
it
question
is.
for Murph. I'm going to circle back before we go to break. Circle back to that game you were talking about in the freezing cold. What was it that day?
It was it
Mets
just
Rockies?
cold.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
like
I don't know.
below freezing.
Not below, but like, I mean, it was.
Do they have
snow.
bat warmers? Is
No,
there such
we
a
would-
thing?
What we would do is David would do this. He would take like a Gatorade bucket, you know what I mean, a smaller one, and put warm water in it, and put his hands in that, like hot water.
But what about would you want to like a bat?
A humidor
like a
or
bat
whatever.
for wouldn't be hard and like do
I
you
would,
try?
so I liked mine with pine tar. You would have heaters in there, like the hot ones. So you'd have a flamethrower, not quite a flamethrower, but you would have them facing each other basically in the dugout. And I would put my bat
In
next
between
to
them.
that, and
Right,
it
so-
would warm it
yeah,
up
yeah.
and kind of melt the.
I would think you
pine
get
tar a
more
little bit.
like by physics. I think a warm bat would hit the ball better than a frozen one.
Yeah,
maybe
it's,
not.
It's just kind of prison rules at
Yeah,
that point.
that's
It's-
fair. All right.
So
Come back with more next. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
You will tell me what I want to know.
You're not getting anything out of me.
Who sent you here?
The good people of Jacksonville.
Who are you?
1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. This month marks a big milestone for Nimnick Buick GMC. 85 years of serving Jacksonville. Since 1941, Nimnick's been more than a dealership. It's been part of the community. 4 generations of families, thousands of vehicles sold, and a reputation built on doing things the right way. When you hear nobody but Nimnick, that's 85 years of trust behind it. If you bought a car from Nimnick, serviced one, or participated in one of our causes, you're part of the legacy. Stop by and see the folks at Nimnick today, because this milestone belongs to Jacksonville too. GMC, we are professional grade.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Former Jags middle linebacker Tom McManus brings some grit to the ladies of helmets and heels.
You do it as tough as it is possible to do.
Tommy, Lauren, and Taylor.
Backed by Green Law Group. Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
Are you searching for a career in the HVAC industry? Florida Home AC is looking for an A-team. Full-time positions for qualified individuals to train for HVAC service technicians, install mechanics, and sales consultants. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and click on careers to find out more. We're talking great compensation, a 5-day work week, no downtime in the off-season, and a company-provided vehicle. Check it all out at FloridaHomeAC.com/career. That's FloridaHomeAC.com/career. Equal opportunity employer.
Prosser here. Who doesn't love a reward? Of course you do, especially if it's free. Well, how about this 1, 2, 3 offer for your rewards? Become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program with Shell and save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and 30 cents per gallon on your third. Those are the rewards you get with the Shell Fuel Rewards plan. Get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Coach Campo here, and I just want to tell you about the best pizza I've had right here in Duval, and that's Tony D's Pizza. Tony works hard to make every slice perfect. If you love pizza like I do, you need to go to Tony D's, Bay Meadows and 295.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood's, serving excellence since 1928 in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Valentine's Day is coming soon, so go ahead and pre-order your floral arrangements now from Kuhn Flowers. High Flying Jacko here, and for over 75 years, Kuhn Flowers has made Valentine's Day for that special person in your life. KuhnFlowers.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Got a list of the voters who have confirmed voted for Belichick.
Is it over 40 yet?
No. Carucci, Pompey, Grossi, John McClain, Salguero, Gary Myers, Rich Cimini, Sando, Kaharski, Jarrett Bell, Mary Kay Cabot, Lindsey Jones, and Cherian Williams.
If you didn't vote for him, you've stepped out of your intellectual.
The witch
freedom.
hunt continues.
Yeah, well, you've stepped out of. You don't get that much freedom of thought. You don't. You've stepped way outside of what we put you in task of. So all of you who voted against have lost your voting privileges. We're going to be replacing you.
Yeah.
And if I'm the Hall of Fame, I make an announcement today. I do it. I'll go proactive. Hey, man, we're the Hall of Fame. We have a standard here. Apparently, we have changed our formats enough that something has fallen through the cracks here, and we just can't have it. Certainly, Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer. He's deserving of being a first-ballot Hall of Famer. He's one of the NFL's all-time best. You can't have a discussion about the history of the NFL without Bill Belichick's name being a big part of it.
Here's the one thing. Jimmy Johnson tweeted this. If you're using the excuse of Spygate, that's ridiculous. Many teams, including ourselves, tried it. Howard Mudd at Kansas City, who later coached for Bill Polian and Tony Dungy, gave us the idea. He was the best. We didn't get anything and stopped, but many teams gave it a try.
I really, really, really sports hate Bill Polian. I dislike that guy a lot. And he's an unlikable turkey himself. So how you suddenly are leading anyone anywhere is surprising to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all again. I think you should have to pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an obligation, a duty, a very important one, and you are so derelict in it, I can't let you do it anymore.
Yeah.
I got to take you off the wall. I'm sorry. Thanks for your years of service. These 21 voters are no longer with us. That's fair because you have lost sight of what it is you're there to do if you can't make a layup. This is a layup. It's not even a tap-in gimme. It's beyond a layup. It's a layup standing on a 10-foot ladder holding the ball over the cylinder. And what I hate about it, Nan, it's this better than you that made the decision. It's this superiority over you and everyone else that my thoughts and my opinions and my standards are bigger and more than every football fan, every Hall of Fame candidate. My opinion matters. It's more. You're a token.
Oh, dear.
Punch the ballot and move on. If you jokers somehow let Bill Belichick out of the Hall of Fame, you should be called out as you're as corrupt as FIFA. You jokers are as bad as the Idiocracy. You're worse than any Hall of Fame voter in Major League Baseball, and that's a hard thing to come to grips with. The hockey sticks, man. Pest of the year, and it won't be touched.
Look what the cat drug in.
Hey-o.
Jeff, you couldn't be more right, man.
Thank you.
I thought it was Adam Schechter posting it.
Yeah, the Onion or something. Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. There's just no way. But yeah, hey, Get Smart John. I was driving earlier, listening to you guys. I got a little trivia for you, Super Bowl trivia.
What you got?
Do you know who Sam Darnold's grandfather is?
Yeah, the Marlboro Man.
Yeah, Marlboro Man.
That's great.
Marlboro Man and an actor. Do you know the name?
Is it Hammer?
Say the name.
Hammer? Is that his name?
His full name, Dan. His full.
Oh, jeez. Is it Mike Hammer?
That's the detective.
Don Hammer?
Arnie Hammer.
Nope.
I wonder, is he related to Arnie Hammer?
I don't know about that.
Arnie Hammer got in a little trouble. He's got some cannibal in him, I think. Isn't he the one? Isn't that the guy? Remember the guy
his full name, fellas, his full name is Dick Hammer.
Oh, wow. It's coming in hot.
True story. 9 o'clock nasty.
9:30.
That's fine.
We'll
allow it.
By the way, thank you, Kat. Appreciate you.
I just didn't know if you knew that. I just didn't know if you knew that.
Okay, well, I will immediately release that from my volume of knowledge. But yeah, thanks for sharing, buddy. We saw what Mike McCarthy's been doing since he left Dallas, huh? Eating.
Oh, yeah.
my man Mike McCarthy ain't done nothing but eat since Dallas let him go.
Oh,
Woo!
no.
My man's 75, 80 pounds heavier. He was already a big man.
Oh, boy.
I'm not shaming. I love a big fella.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy, I'll wish him well. I like him a bunch. He's comfortable. You do you. But, man, it was noticeable how much extra. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
Oh, he looked pretty big in Dallas.
Yeah, well, not that big.
Look at this picture.
Yeah, oh no, he's much bigger now.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we went from a double to a triple. And
I worry about him.
He is a good story. Just the demo doesn't fit. Hiring a 64-year-old doesn't fit the Steeler way, but he's from right there in the Pittsburgh neighborhoods. I didn't know that.
He's a Yinzer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's right there in the
100%.
middle of Pittsburgh. When he talks, he's a Yinzer. That's right. He's got a Pittsburgh dialect.
Yeah.
He's a perfect fit. I did see the one thing he did say immediately is that, I'd like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And I think for 1 year, you probably would and should. Rodgers wasn't terrible. He's no longer a top 15 quarterback. But if everything else is okay, are you okay with him?
Bringing him back?
Yeah.
What else?
I was a little thrown off McCarthy immediately saying how excited he was to, see what he can do with Will Howard. I'm not sure that's going to be a winning strategy, but we'll see. I guess they have him behind Mason Rudolph. He also mentioned Mason. Yeah, Coach, we've been here about 8 years now with
you
Mason
don't
in
wanna do
Pittsburgh.
that.
We don't think he's the guy.
No. Let's take a break.
We
keep it
shall.
rolling. Yeah, it's 9:33. Good morning, Jacksonville. It's cold outside. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Catch Gators basketball on 1010XL.
Florida's fight for the conference crown continues in Columbia. It's a late start for the Gators and Gamecocks. Tonight at 9 on 1010 AM.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
It's the Happy Renewal Year sale at Renewal by Anderson. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. But this offer expires January 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
This is Dave Barker with IHRS. Are you frustrated with those trendy pills and lotions that claim to make your hair thicker and fuller? Tired of your hair falling out? Our hair restoration solutions have helped over 10,000 men and women restore their hair in as little as 2 office visits.
Call 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477 or go to hairforme.com.
If it is time for you, for whatever reason, to sell your home, don't worry about the struggle. I got the solution. The solution is this, and it's real simple. I got it from Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com. They're local real estate experts that I know and trust. But they have the solution, this promise to you. Your home sold guaranteed, or they'll buy it. Mortgage rates have dropped. They're expected to move even lower. Home sales momentum is building. Now's the time to get your home ready to maximize your sales price. It's time to call Chad and Sandy, the proven experts that will sell your home. You need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free, max price. Chad and Sandy's science-based Market Max system, a proven, repeatable system, guaranteed to sell your home. Using the Market Max system, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs. Pick your move-in date. Simple as that. So call the local experts I trust and recommend. Call Chad and Sandy, 414-6200, ChadandSandy.com.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group, 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Here's a nugget for you. 11 men are facing felony charges after JSO shut down a cockfighting ring.
Oh,
okay.
JSO?
You look for that story.
That's local news.
That was this Saturday.
Cockfighting ring?
Up there in District 6, patrol officers responded to a home on Jake Road after a neighbor complained about cockfights.
How many cocks they grabbed?
Apparently, more than a dozen cocks were
130
picked up.
I think it's 130 is what I saw. 130
Officers
cocks
arrived
and a ton of
found
cash.
An active cockfight happening in the backyard. Large group of people watching over the pen, holding cash, drinking alcohol, while a referee monitored
Sounds
the
like a good night of fun to me. What's the problem?
Well, it's against the law.
Huh?
It's cruelty to animals.
Really? What if you eat them when they're done?
When these individuals saw the officers, they started to run.
I bet.
Patrol officers caught up with 7 men initially, a secondary search, executed by Narco and Vice, discovered 4 additional suspects. 3 were hiding in the rafters of a shed under the bed of a camper.
Sneaky so-and-sos. Yeah, I mean, maybe...
Patrol officers called JSO Vice to the scene. Detectives found evidence of a large cockfighting ring, including dozens of metal fighting spurs, deceased roosters, cages, $13,600 in cash.
Doing?
You're right, 130.
Blood sport.
Cocks on the property.
I didn't know there were any cocks out there. 130 of them?
Wow.
Nothing like cockfighting to send you back to the 1800s.
The
By the way, I mean, with all due respect to the 11 that are arrested, I mean, you should be arrested on stupidity. Maybe read the room right now in the country.
Yeah.
Probably not a time to be out, hosting cockfights.
4 of them, Cespedes, Sabater, Gonzalez, Gutierrez, Garcia, are in the country illegally.
Well, there you go.
When the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office dismantled a statement, when the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, JSO, shout out to the boys in blue, dismantled the brutal cockfighting operation, they sent a clear message that cruelty will not be tolerated in Jacksonville, said Chief Michael Bricker. I'm grateful for their partnership and their commitment to stopping inhumane treatment of animals. Cases like this don't come together without care.
Well, cock cruelty has to stop, and this is a good first step.
Yeah. So anyway, good to hear that.
What's your favorite TV show?
We go.
I'm not looking. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the what do you call the police cam video? Oh, they're
Body
chasing
cam.
those fellas. Body cam.
Body cam.
Oh, they got one. They're cuffing him.
I mean, what are we doing?
Ass crack hanging out.
Oh no,
he's busted.
Yeah.
Now he's
Again,
saying-
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
we got another one.
If you're an illegal immigrant in this country right now, and you think it's a good idea to host a cockfight,
boys ain't
I
playing.
gotta. I mean, just get on the plane and fly home first.
Yeah.
Boys ain't
I mean, what
playing
are we
right now.
doing?
Oh man, this
That's what.
they got these boys. They got these boys. Yeah, they got them good, man. They got them in the woods. I got no video. Oh,
You think if
here's
you're-
the guys who are hiding in the shed, they got the guys in the shed. That's impressive.
Do you think you could
shout out JSO?
You think you're a little more excited at JSO? I mean, most of your calls are the standard garden variety. We got a domestic disturbance here. We got a,
You get pumped up for the cockfight
hey,
thing?
hey, boys, get ready to roll.
Oh,
we got a
here's
cockfight.
Oh,
What ever had like a cool
Cockfight!
name? What was like the operation name?
I don't want to know.
Bro, they got a.
The Gators have a cockfight tonight.
You got
They do.
Oh, here they do.
Nothing like metal spurs on your. Oh, never
Oh
mind.
man, you speak Spanish.
Yeah, I do.
What is? It's,
Don't say it out loud.
You don't even know what
Where
he
you-
said.
yeah,
You
where-
don't even know what he's trying to say.
It looks like it's the team name.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me look.
No, it's Club Galistico Internacional. Something club, something international.
Yeah, it's Gallistico.
What's
Like,
Gallistico?
It's a rooster, so it's like a
Ah.
rooster-like, I guess.
It's
I don't know. There's not a
Cockfighting Club,
exact word.
International Cockfighting Club.
There you go.
That's what that is.
You got to be official if you're going to fight them.
They got the little cages in there, and the ones who are in there surviving got to be happy that they didn't have to get out in the ring that
I
night.
mean, the Cocks with Spurs have a big advantage.
Right. Oof.
Man, it's brutal. Anyway, there you have it.
Wow. I mean, I almost like
Busted.
New York City headlines to like cleanse the palate almost.
No.
Good Lord.
No.
Isn't cockfighting legal in Puerto Rico? I don't think it is anymore. I think in today, I don't think if you're not third world, I don't think cockfighting is legal anymore. Is it? I'm sure there. How much cockfighting is there? See, have you ever been to a cockfighting?
No.
No.
That don't interest me.
No, me either.
Cockfighting remains legal in several countries and specific regions around the world, particularly parts of Latin America, Asia, and some areas of Europe. The practice is often tied to cultural traditions and is a significant industry in these areas.
I know they've got the name of the Operation Cockblock. Yeah, that's what
the
it is.
Philippines, the
Which is
Dominican.
it's a Gator saying, isn't it? Are they Gator fans?
What?
Operation.
Well, we had the cock block in 2006.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Jarvis
yeah,
Moss, shout out.
I thought that's what they were talking about.
Philippines, DR, Mexico, Spain, France, Peru.
Look at
Honduras
France.
and Panama,
France
and
thinking it's
Colombia.
all special and ritzy. They
Oh,
still
they're
do
holding
cockfights.
cockfights.
Yeah.
Over there, they're called le cockfights.
Cockfighting is permitted in specific locales where there is an uninterrupted tradition in France, such as the Nord-Pas-de-Calais region and some French overseas territories.
I wonder, in all seriousness, the brand Le Coq Sportif. I wonder if that is like a fighting rooster.
What do you think former Cubs first baseman Pete LaCock thought of the cockfighting?
I heard that he did a lot of it.
What do you think
What didn't he? Wasn't that the word on him?
What do you think of cockles and mussels, alive, oh?
Cockles and mussels have nothing to do with roosters.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Do they not feed them cockles and mussels, perhaps?
I think that
for protein?
I think they eat grain, roosters.
Oh, they do?
I'm now officially uncomfortable using the C word anymore. I've used it up. They're roosters now from this point forward. I think we've alerted the community to the dangers out there. I'm going to go to break and wash my hands. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Youth sports at the YMCA's focus on teamwork, discipline, and building confidence. Our experienced coaches can create a positive and supportive environment where your kids can grow, stay active, and develop a love for sports. Sports like basketball, volleyball, swimming, gymnastics, and even elite skills training. Join the fun and register. Give your kids a chance to be a part of something special. Visit fcymca.org to learn all about youth sports at the Y.
Hey, gang, Hickett here for Lockhart Construction and Roofing. That's a long-time Jacksonville business. Shane Lockhart, his dad, started the company way back when. They've been doing it for a long time, and man, oh man, do they do great work. I speak from experience. They have remodeled plenty in my house. They've also done, I always say, no job too big or too small for Lockhart Construction and Roofing, and they've done plenty of smaller things at my house too. Well, because frankly, I can't. They unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. Listen, if you have a remodel need, just give Shane a call. He'll call you back. But when I say Lockhart Construction and Roofing, don't forget, they've been doing roofs forever. GAF Master Elite Warranty, Master Elite Contractor, the very best of the best. And they can do it. So put that name in your back pocket. Lockhart Construction and Roofing. Give Shane a call. He'll call you back. 994-3865. That's 994-3865.
Running a small business is tough, so the Florida Small Business Development Center at UNF provides a free business checkup, a personalized analysis that helps you boost profits, your online presence, and increase your company's value. No cost, no strings attached. It's guidance from experts who understand what it takes to succeed in business. Whether you're just starting out or ready to expand, it's time to act. Complete a request for consulting at unf.edu/SBDC.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
Is your backyard ready for the big leagues? Hickett here for Surfside Pool. Serving Northeast Florida since 1977, they have the home field advantage. Family owned and operated, offering weekly pool service, equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, and new pool construction. Let Surfside Pools make your backyard dreams a reality. Are you ready to float happy? Visit SurfsidePools.net or call 904-246-2666. Surfside Pools and Spas, your hometown MVP.
License number CPC 044080.
A new year is the perfect time to finally get organized. Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and I love our closets from Closets by Design. They create custom storage systems designed around how you actually live. From closets and garages to home offices, entertainment centers, laundry rooms, and more. Beautiful, functional storage for any space, lifestyle, and budget. Start the new year strong with 40% off plus an extra 15% off, free installation, and 18-month special financing. Schedule your free in-home consultation. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal. Is that a turtleneck?
Can't you feel it, Jason? There's a chill in the air. A definite nip.
I mean, it is January.
In Jacksonville, Jason. I didn't come here for cold.
Well, I wouldn't call this.
Cold weather gives me the sniffles. Sniffles turns to pneumonia. Suddenly, I'm in a hospital bed with a tube down my throat because Florida didn't get the memo about ignoring winter.
So switch over to heat.
What if my system can't remember how to heat?
Dude, put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can make sure your system is ready to switch from cooling to heat. We'll clean your heating coil to get rid of that burning dust smell and make sure you have the coolant pressure to keep your heat pump pumping out the heat.
I had no idea these sunglasses worked in the winter.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute, brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Here's something that, if it came true, would be great news for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dude from Sports Illustrated put together early projections for who the best 100 players in the NFL will be next season. And he has Mr. Travis Hunter at number 43, one spot ahead of Trevor Lawrence, by the way. He says, this is my biggest gamble on the top 100 list. Hunter failed to make an impact as a wide receiver, 28 catches, 300 yards, and had his rookie season cut short due to a non-contact knee injury. Long recovery. Jags played safe with the number 2 pick. But imagine if that were to occur, that would be sweet music to Jaguars fans and coaches' ears. That's the Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Always on the look for experienced lift and truck and dock and door technicians in the Jacksonville area. Benefits out of this world. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power, voted one of the best places to work year in and year out. Lift Power, rapidly growing. Lift Power, proudly serving Jacksonville for more than 50 years. As we wrap up January, there is job opportunity there. Learn more at liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
What did you say Travis Hunter's yardage total was?
28,298.
298. Is there a feeling that he was kind of underperforming when he went out, or
well, he just had that really good game?
But
in
you
London,
feel like
but
he
that was
didn't.
it, yeah.
I protract those numbers out, and he would have been right in line with those same, 60 catches, 700-yard total that the whole receiving core ended up with.
Yeah. I just saw this stat I wanted to mention real quick. So I'll ask both of you. Give me a number.
7.
3.
First, I'll ask the question. Then you'll give me a number.
I mean, you got to be
Number
more clear.
of conference championships that Bill Belichick coached in as a head coach or offensive or defensive coordinator.
12.
Number of conference championships that Bill Belichick coached
12.
in. Okay, 12.
10.
16.
Oof.
I'm only giving him credit for head coaching.
All right, 13.
13. No, that's a big number.
Yeah.
It is.
I look at this point. What are we doing? I mean, it doesn't. We don't.
No,
need
we can
to.
do a million of them.
Again, the most
16 blew me away though. That's
the most amazing thing about the Bill Belichick snub, and the media, they really missed this one. They missed all those narcissists who didn't vote for Bill Belichick. They misread their hand, boy.
I bet
they're coming after. Ultimately, they're going to be answers demanded of who exactly is so football smart that Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's coming, and it should.
I bet you there are coaches who've coached a long time who have never made a conference championship game.
Yeah.
Dude went to 16 of them.
Yeah. 13 as a head coach is unbelievable, and you don't get to just put it all on the quarterback.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. It's untrue, and it's so silly.
No.
I'm so tired of people in this country using arguments against people they don't like by using anything. Like you don't like Belichick, and somehow, by the way, again, the narcissist Hall of Fame voters, they've made an unpopular guy backable. People that didn't like Bill Belichick are speaking in his support because of this narcissistic, viewpoint. All right, I got one. E.T., you know who Jeremiah Fears is? Jeremiah Fears.
Oh, the basketball player.
Basketball player. He's a rookie. He's got a brother who's I think at Michigan State now. I assume it's his brother. Jeremiah Fears was Oklahoma, wasn't he?
Grandfather was longtime Saints coach Tom Fears.
Okay, no relation. So Jeremiah Fears, last night the NBA got chippy. I don't know if y'all were watching. There were about 3 different games where if there weren't bench clearing brawls, there were near fights. And I really enjoyed Jeremiah Fears waking up to the big boy world of adult basketball last night. Jeremiah Fears plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. And there was a play late in the game last night. It had been chippy earlier, and Fears went into the lane and felt like perhaps he was touched a little too hard by a guy named Lou Dort. Now, y'all know who Lou Dort is?
Lou Dort, OKC.
Yeah, Lou Dort don't play.
No,
so Fears decided he was going to buck up with him. And when Dort got crazy-eyed, grabbed him by the jersey, Fears has never been a more appropriate last name. My man Jeremiah Fears, I hope, had depends on. He wet himself when a grown man called him on his bow up. And, buddy, Dort's face, eyes wide, lips red, you don't want none of this, fears, eyes wide, tears not yet formed, realizing he's a 19-year-old who'd be better off just shut up and go to the line.
Lou Dort.
Lou Dort. You don't want Lou Dort after you.
Lou Dort don't play.
Lou Dort don't play,
Lou
man.
Dort don't play.
Oh, you don't?
Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
I have a question for you, Mike Dempsey.
Yes.
When you take a picture with someone,
Yes.
why do we always do this now?
Point at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm with this guy.
Look at this guy that I found here.
Yeah.
It's more like I think when you take a picture with someone that you didn't expect to see, like,
know what it is?
here's the proof, me with this guy.
Okay.
I guess. Like, if you and I took a picture together, we worked
you wouldn't
together,
do that?
I don't think we'd point at each other. I'd be like,
That is a thing, though.
You point. You're
I've
a pointer.
definitely pointed before.
What's the point for?
Oh, no. I don't know what to do with my hands.
he's a performer. That's what he is. He's an entertainer. at
Just
heart.
asking. I was just curious about it. I was thinking about that, and you were
Very
the next person to see. What do we got cooking on a Wednesday show?
Both coordinators are back.
Yes.
Let's see. We got the Hammer, Hayes Carline, joining us
the
today.
Hammer.
Hammer time.
Okay.
Off-season Hammer time. And Belichick not getting in the Hall of Fame.
Jeez.
Honestly, don't cheat.
Yeah.
Sorry. I look, there are plenty of coaches. Bill Walsh didn't get it on the first ballot.
Yeah.
At the time Bill Walsh was eligible and he had 3 Super Bowl championships, you kidding me? Bill Walsh got in like the 4th or 6th ballot or something like that. I could care less if Belichick's a first ballot.
And that's fine. You're not a Hall of Fame voter, and if you're put in charge
right,
of
I'm not a
determining the
Hall
Hall
of
of
Fame
Fame. No, I'm not saying that it's a negative, but
Would you not voted for him?
I'm not sure that I would. I'd want to hear that. I haven't really thought about it. I would have just assumed he would have skated in. The only thing that bothers me about it, honestly, is that Coughlin has to wait at least one more year.
Would you put Brady in on the first ballot? For that reasoning, you can't, right?
Well, you're right. Look,
that is the problem with that is the Patriots were an easy target, and what they did was wrong. It's going to be hard to find a Hall of Famer in the Hall now or in the future that skirted around a little bit.
Maybe so, but the NFL didn't penalize everyone for cheating.
I thought he paid that penalty, but apparently we learned yesterday.
Okay, but I mean, you pay the penalty. That's still like if you get convicted and you go to prison and you serve your sentence, you're still a felon.
I think
I like it. You can
perfectly entitled to not thinking he should go into the Hall.
You can go to town for the next 2 hours on that one.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Obviously,
have fun with that. Appreciate it, Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. Jeffrey, artwork is done.
It is. It's been a terrific day. I'm already excited about tomorrow. We'll see you then. Yes.
I'm off tomorrow. E. Time to swerve.
You off tomorrow?
No.
Dang.
Swerve, swerve, swerve.